No music? Okay, perfect. Okay, sorry, give me a second. I'm now, of course, now I gotta need to make sure I put my own window up as well too here. So, hi everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome in. Hoping you're having a wonderful day. Good to see you. Dan is in as well too. So, I mean, as you can probably see on the window, we have dinner with mom and hippie wafer. Oh, there's mom. Hi everyone. How's everybody doing today?
Hello.
Hello,
Doing
hello.
great.
Welcome in, everyone. So I'm just going to lock my camera in as well too here. So it's going to take a few seconds for me to lock my camera in, and we should be good to go. So we're just waiting for. I think we're just waiting for one more person, and then we're just waiting for Hippie's timer to go down, and then I think we're also waiting for Kenara to come join us in just a few moments. I have actually I haven't checked as well too. Is Kenara? I think Kenara's live now as well, right? I think she's going to be coming in a few seconds. Okay, perfect. So yeah, so Guy Fong, for those of you just coming in, welcome in. If you've been for a welcome back. My name is John Leung. I'm joined by some of my amazing friends. We do have Hippie Wayfair, Dennis Kitchen, and Dinner with Mom. Very shortly, Kenara and also our Kenara and Jane Henry will be joining us a little bit shortly for a uh, round of amazing world dishes from all around the world. So I'll be making one. Everyone's going to be making one. And Guy Fong, your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to is to figure out what we are all making this afternoon here. So if I again get to see you, Jedi, thank you so much for saying that again. I mean, I actually literally forgot that today is my affiliate anniversary. So there you go. So
Oh,
can't believe
wow.
it. It's been
Happy
well,
anniversary,
thank
John.
you. Oh, thank you, Anna.
Happy,
Dana.
happy.
And I think before we start, I believe, Dana, you have a little bit of a personal news to share with us as well, too. I mean, I heard that someone went to Italy and got a nice little souvenir. So want to show it off, you know? Woo! I mean, mm. Ooh, hey, we got ourselves a raid already. Oh, yep. Ooh, so fancy. Sorry, I just need to do my little crazy thing as well too here. So just bear with a second. But oh my goodness, congratulations to the both of you though. Dude, 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 dude. Nice. Ooh, sorry, sorry, what did you say, Dana? So Randy, Ricky, not Roy. Okay, got it. As well too. So thank you so much, everyone. So again, Porter, thank you so much. Thank you for joining the. Thank you for the raid again. Good to see you. Welcome in. How are you, by the way? Good to see you, folks. For those just coming in, we got ourselves an amazing lineup of folks that are just getting ready to come in as well too here. So we're kind of just warming up. So please, of course, bear with us. We'll start cooking in probably about 15 to 20 minutes once everyone's locked in and ready to go as well too here. So, but we're just talking about how Dana was just got a nice little surprise from Italy as well too here. So, but actually, if I may, so since we actually have some time here, can I just go around the table and just have everyone introduce themselves a little bit as well too here. Just tell us ourselves a little bit, and again, tell me all the good stuff about your tell us all the good stuff about your stream. So whoever wants to start, I mean, no, don't need to be polite. Someone wants to just hop right in, as well too, right?
Well,
So
I've got the lawnmowers back here, so why not just do that? Hippie
yeah,
Wayfair,
go for it.
person who makes tons of mischief. No, I'm food and drink streamer primarily, do a lot of foods. No onions, no corn, otherwise going back and doing all sorts of crazy things, dishes that you may not have heard of or haven't done yourselves, or just playing around with new techniques. So, streaming Wednesdays and Sundays, and today we're doing
Mm-hmm.
something fun. So, stay tuned.
Exactly. So all right, who wants to go next after that?
We'll go.
Yeah, go
I'm
for
Dinner
it.
with Mom. This is Dad, Joanne Ray. We stream Fridays and Mondays. We're not professional chefs. We catered for a long time. got kind of lonely during the lockdown, so we started streaming and made tons of friends. We're so happy to be here. We do a lot of sort of fusion mashed up things, stuff we can do easily in a couple of hours. Our streams are pretty short, so anyway, we're super stoked to be here. Thanks for having us.
Hey, thank you for being here as well too. So, and now of course we have Miss Dana. We have Dana's Kitchen as well too. So, Dana, if you may,
Yeah.
could you tell us a little bit about yourself, by the way?
So Dana's Kitchen, I'm in North Texas. I'm a home chef. I'm also not a professional, not a home chef, a home cook. I'm also not a professional chef, but I love to cook. I've always loved to cook, and recently engaged and got back from a trip where we were in England, south of France, and Italy. And we cook, I'll say we cook a lot of Tex-Mex and Mexican food here, but I actually get in kicks where I'm like, I really want to figure out, flavors from wherever, from Vietnam or something. And so we'll get on a kick and do that. And I love it when people give me ideas and they're like, can you please cook this? I want to see you cook this. And then I also do a lot of German food. So that's me, and I'm here with Robbie, Randy, Ricky, Roy. So.
Wait, I thought we were not supposed to call him Roy, but
I can call him Roy. He's not Roy today. Roy is, I don't know if anybody watched Ted Lasso, but Roy was always like this. So whenever he gets into those moods, which he does, where he's just like, I'm like, I'm done with you for today.
I'm a big soccer guy, and I actually haven't watched Ted Lasso yet. So, has anyone actually watched Ted? I mean,
I love it.
Here, has anyone actually watched Ted Lasso, or anyone in chat has watched it? I mean, as a soccer, I feel like as someone who likes soccer, actually, I think I probably should have watched it, but if anyone wants to tell me why I probably should watch it, feel free to do so in the chat as well too here. Oh, I do see that Walter Mellon's in the chat as well too. So hi, Walter.
Hi, Walter. Hello, Whiskey.
Yes, and Whiskey Monsters here. All the amazing. Seriously, today right here we have all the cool, amazing food and drink streamers here. So, folks, even if they're not here live with us right now, there are some amazing. Some of our amazing friends are here as well too. So, yeah, feel free to there will be multiple shout outs going on over the course of the afternoon as well too here. So, again, we're still waiting for a few more people here. So again, we're still got a little bit of time, but Guy Fong, so one of the I think I do want to ask as well too here. So, when it comes to again, this is one to pose a question to everyone as well too here. So, when you think about international food, like what are some of your experiences? Like, when you first? I mean, what was your first experience with foods that are outside from where you're from originally? So, which may be mostly United States as well too, right? So I'm based in Canada, but I'm originally from Hong Kong. But long story short is what this. So kind of just want to hear some of your experiences with food, as I'm also going to set up as well too. I'm going to set up my kitchen as well too here. So anyway, so if anyone wants to kind of jump ahead, feel free to do so. And if anyone wants to share those in the chat as well too, feel free to do so as well too. So who wants to go first?
I mean, I can tell you that I actually grew up with a lot of German food, even though I was raised in Texas and in the Midwest because my grandfather was from Germany, from Dusseldorf. So that would be my first international food, but I never thought about it that way because I ate it from the time I was young, right? But beyond that, moving down to Texas, it was Mexican food, but really where I started to have more international foods is when I had a friend when I was in middle school, and her family went to places like Chinese restaurants. Of course, it's American Chinese food, but in Italian restaurants and stuff. And so then I started to have a little bit more of those kinds of foods, which my parents were pretty much like, here's some German food, and here's some Midwestern food, and here's some spaghetti with jarred sauce on it. So.
That seems to be a common thing for a lot of folks as well too, right? I mean, jarred sauce and spaghetti is it's a cheap meal, right? As well too, right? It's filling, it's got a lot of flavors, so I mean, I kind of guess it makes sense as well too, right? So,
budget friendly.
Trust me, I mean, when I get to when y'all get to me as well too here, which is trust me, I mean, it's the what you're telling me, honestly, I mean, it feels very, very familiar as well too. It's like, except of course we're replacing German food with Chinese food, but more on that a little bit later as well too. So dinner again, mom or hippie, whichever wants to take it on next. Again, feel free to do so.
Okay. I don't. That's a tough question. I have a lot of memories of my mom was Italian, my dad's German. Um, so I mean, we had a little bit of this and that growing up. Nothing. My mom didn't like to cook, so it wasn't a whole lot of anything that I would recognize now. As a kid, we thought it was cool, um, but then I went to school in a Swedish college, and our cafeteria ladies were German, little German grandmas. And so we had a lot of really interesting Eastern European food when I was in college, and I fell in love. So I would say that's my first real memory.
Oh, okay. Interesting. So a lot of German food here right now. So also, Jedi, just out of curiosity, is it? I'm hoping I'm sounding a little bit better now. So just folks, if I sound a little bit soft, just let me know. I one reason why I also turned my voice volume down very low is because yeah, I tend to be very loud in my streams. So if I turn it way too loud, I mean bad things may happen as well too. So anyway, thank you so much for sharing that as well too. Sorry, I kind of want to interrupt that as well too. Hippie, what about you? Actually, tell us about your first experience with international food or foods that are not what you're used to. So what are some of the things we'll do here? So
First exposure. Well, my grandparents, Slavic origins, Germanic areas. My grandmother was a fantastic cook.
Mhm.
Um, grew up in the Poconos. That's where she and my parents all grew up. And there's a lot of Polish, a lot of Slavic, German.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Mhm. Mike, yep. So
Was I muted?
Nope,
I think you might be. No, I can hear you.
not
So maybe you
here.
might be muted
We can hear you.
for your chat there.
Yeah, I was muted for the stream. Sorry about that, guys.
You're talking about I can't get
Um,
in. Okay, so
sorry, starting over. German, Slavic. My grandparents did a lot of the cooking there. My grandmother actually grew up on the farm up there. No, sorry. Um, so that's a lot of the influence I had was my parents and grandparents cooking, which is really why I picked up a lot of this and decided to bring it live.
okay. Oh, very nice, very nice. Oh, hold on. Just give me a second. I do see the Canars trying in, but I see the people are coming in, but I cannot seem to be able to allow them in as well too here. So I'm a little bit oh my goodness, Guy Fawkes again. Just bear with a second. I'm just trying to let folks in as well too here right now, but for some reason I am not able to let people in right now here. So I'm a little bit confused as to why people aren't coming in right now here. So for those of you who are just waiting, so for folks, if you're just coming in, on actions here, I'm just trying to let people in right now, but we're just trying to. Yeah, so just being a bit of a taking me a few
You
seconds here to try to let people in, but
you could just invite them if you're having trouble knocking them. Just invite them so they can
yeah, they
push the
are. Yeah,
button.
because yeah, I have the invites, but yeah, so I might just have to re-invite them again here. So hold on. So just give me a second. So sorry, folks. Sorry, Jane. I'm just gonna have to invite you again. You just might just have to. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I see Jane now here. There you go. Kanara, I might just have to re-invite you again here. Sorry, Kanara. So you're probably walking here right now. So get everyone in here. So hold on. There you go. I don't. Oh, I see Jane. I see Jane is in the chat now. There we go. Velos, good to see you. Welcome in. So we're just having some. We're just having some. We're just having some. Trying to make sure that everyone gets in as well too here. So okay, I think. Okay, I see Jane. Jane's probably just getting ready. So actually, Jane, can you hear us by the way?
Yes. Hopefully you can hear me.
I think we can hear you actually. Yes. So, Chad, if you can't hear Jane, please let us know as well too. Jane, again, sorry to keep you waiting as well too here. So, I think we just talked about what is. I know I know you've told us this story before, but it bears repeating, especially. I know. What was your? I mean. what is your first experience with foods that are outside of your culture? So so what is your first experience with international food? So foods outside of your culture. So that was our transition.
So let me see. Okay. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, y'all. Hold on. Let me turn down my volume a little bit, and I will share my story. Um,
Oh, why is
oops, that's part of the problem. Okay, for some reason, uh, the thing has decided that it wants my microphone from my camera. But I digress. Moving on.
got it?
Perfect.
Okay, so I gotta figure
Good
out.
time. Good time to do this as well.
Wow. Okay, so I need to figure out my settings. I don't know
No
what you
worries
guys
about too.
see, by the
So
way.
this is a good time for this here. So at least we figure this out now. We should be good.
That's true.
Um,
Right. So
Okay,
how do
so
I go in and fix this? Let me check this over here. Maybe it's over here. No.
so for me,
We can hear you,
when I was a
Kanara.
kid,
Oh, okay.
oh,
I can't hear hardly anything,
okay. So
but that's
uh-oh.
okay. I'll work on that.
Kanara, are you
You
having
guys
any
get your
signal
thing
here,
set up.
right?
There we go.
Some are really, I don't know how to get into the settings because some are really, really loud and some are really, really faint.
Oh, I know, right? So I think so. So
So
for
I'm
those of
not
you,
sure.
so if someone's like super faint, they just have to. So we might just have to kind of just raise their kind of raise their volumes is the only thing. So or just like crank up their audio levels as well too here. So
Okay, and does
Okay.
anybody else have an echo? I have an echo on John pretty bad.
okay.
So I had to mute my audio
Yep.
through the what do you call it? Through Stream Together. No, I got it.
You got that as well
And
too
I
here.
had to mute it on OBS. So now I no longer have an echo.
Very nice, awesome. So we got one problem. That's oh, one little bug down. So just a few more to go.
There we
I
go.
have
We're gonna
the
make this work.
stream muted.
Yep.
Yeah, everybody's echoing now.
Yep.
And that's actually John, but how do I get into the back end where I can see my settings? Because maybe it's picking up the wrong mic. Oh,
Yeah,
it's over here.
I think yeah, you might have to mute some certain things as well too because you might be hearing yourself. So again, I'm not the person to ask for tech. Kinara, you're probably asking the wrong person. I think Robbie might actually know a little bit better as well too here. So I really hate to say this, but I do not know how to do this. Sorry.
And Kanara,
Okay.
if it helps, if you're already in the Stream Together thing where you can see the, all of our screens and there should be a string of apps at the bottom. So you've got, where you hang up, you've got the little settings wheel right next to that. So
Oops,
if you go
that
to the
muted the
settings wheel right
audio.
next to that, you should be able to click on that and get into the back end.
Okay, hang on here real quick. I appreciate your guys' patience so much. You guys are awesome. So when it
Yeah.
asks for my camera, because I don't have my virtual camera on,
Yep.
which camera do I choose?
Because I think if you're live, I think you probably just put the virtual cam.
I
think you
can't
probably
hear
just ping it from
John.
your virtual cam.
I'm sorry.
He said
I
pick
gotta
your
figure this out.
virtual cam if you can. If not, try another camera and see if that works. I can't use my standard camera, so I'm using SnapCam,
There you go. So,
which may or may not be good. I don't know. We're gonna find out.
we'll kind of have to do this one too.
Okay.
So, I mean, this
So
is
that
still
is
again, we're not really tech people, so
Oh,
this is
let's
why
do this.
we're it's take a few minutes here. So,
All right. So while you guys are doing that, I'm gonna start
Camera
getting
isn't
ready or getting
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
recipe together.
Absolutely, yeah.
Thank
So,
you again for your patience, everyone. We really appreciate this.
Exactly. Hey,
Okay,
and
hang on. I think this is
I
gonna work.
think
Hold on.
Jane, I think the best way
What
to look
happened to
at
my
it
camera?
is that when
Whoa.
usually the first half an hour usually is if people are coming in late, usually this is when we kind of hammer out
Okay.
some details as well too here. So thank you everyone for your patience.
Precisely.
Lermani,
No
good to see you.
problem.
Welcome in.
Okay. Does anybody see that my does anybody see that my screen went weird the minute I turned on? Let me turn it off and turn it back on, guys.
Okay. Well, Kennard's in Oregon, so I don't know if that's gonna help her.
We'll be working. So folks, again, we'll be helping Kanara with some of these things as well too here. So we'll be kind of hammering a few things here. I'm actually going to start taking a look at some of my soup as well too here. So I'm going to be making my soup while we're waiting for this.
Okay, I can't use the virtual camera because I'm live.
I'm just gonna also make sure I
not
can change my
mouse.
my window so that y'all can see what the heck I'm
Let's
doing.
start
So
streaming again.
bear
Hang
with
on,
me.
guys. I'm so sorry.
And I am going to go ahead and mute
Absolutely, yeah.
myself.
So, folks, if you do want to get started cooking, feel free to do so.
Okay.
And folks, if you want to start guessing on the dishes and the locations, feel free to do so as well too.
Okay, I need to
I'm
figure
hearing my
out.
voice on someone's chat, so that's why I'm just like, yeah. So if someone can mute that, that'd be great.
I have you muted. Yes. Oh my gosh! Thank you so much for the business for the
Folks,
bits
let me just,
key.
thank you so much,
What I'm
everyone.
trying to figure out is how to get into the back end of where
We got our soup.
y'all are.
So, folks, I'm just gonna
All right,
take
hang
a
on. Let
look
me
at my
try
All right,
soup
we'll
this.
get
here.
started.
So for those who, so on the so right now as it stands right now, so I've been actually so about a couple days ago I started making a chicken stock with some leftover bones. I threw in some kombu. So this is a beautiful. So and then this morning I did kind of some shopping. Kind of threw in a little bit. So again, the dish that I'm using traditionally uses mackerel, but if you do want to use this, make this dish on your own, you can use any kind of like fish broth, or even if you just want, you can just use chicken broth as well too here. So no, not a big deal if you just want to use chicken broth, but we can get that started right away. So I'm actually going to take a quick check in my chat to see if anyone wants to, if anyone's actually unlocked any chooses or two here. So perfect. So yeah. So anyway, so folks, again, so everyone making a different dish. Yes, Whiskey, we are all making a different dish. And Guy Fong, and folks, it is your job to figure out what we are making. So so have fun with that. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
And
John,
I'd like to
you did answer
say,
your questions.
for mine, it's an experience. So you'll see lots of different things being made here, and if you take them as a whole, what is it?
Exactly, right? So it's an international delight, Dana. That's what it is. It's an international delight, which is, by the way, ironically, a brand of non-dairy creamer here in Canada. So more on that a little bit later. There isn't any dairy too. So yes. Oh no, this chicken stock has been this chicken stock has been on and off pressure for the last 3 days. So this is why it's going to be a very rich stock. I added some. I also just did a little bit of mackerel. So I used some. I bought some mackerel this morning. I quickly defrosted it. Kind of took out the guts and threw it in. So give it a quick fry, and then just threw the bones threw the bones into my stock. And now we're just going to pass it so that this broth is going to be ready to meet the other ingredients when we're ready to go. So too here. So. But folks, again, if you're just coming in, welcome in. If you've been before, welcome back. So, folks, welcome to an afternoon of international delights with myself and 5 of my friends. So, feel again. So the challenge is you get to try to figure out what we're making this afternoon as well too here. So anyway, so perfect. Thank you so much. Let me take a look here. What else are we doing? So we're choosing. Tell me what we're absolutely. So. Absolutely. So dishes and the location. So you're going to be getting the dishes of the location here. So
And John, I never did answer your question.
yes, exactly. Yeah. So our question today is what is sorry, Jane. One
Am
of
I
the.
echoing?
Can someone turn down their monitor, please? The monitor is really distracting. Sorry. I'm sorry. Just our question today is: what is
If
what is
you're
your
in
first
my
experience
stream
with
right now,
international food?
we've
Foods that are
hopefully
outside of
muted
what
what's
you're
going
familiar
on
with.
over the
So,
air
well,
over
folks,
there, but I
actually,
wanted to
no,
let you know what
when
this
she comes
is
back to here.
about.
So,
Is that all
sorry
of us
again,
are
folks.
cooking
So just
dishes from different regions
we're
Okay.
trying to
internationally.
John, is
make
the
sure
echo
that
better now?
And you
it is a
are
little bit better.
supposed
Yes,
to
perfect.
guess
Thank you
what
so
it
much.
is that we're making,
Okay, no
as well as
problem.
where it's from. And you can put
So-
that in the chat. But you can also go to John's Discord, and he's got a Google Doc
So
that you can fill out
Go ahead.
for
Sorry, Jane, go ahead.
everybody.
no problem.
And I think there might be a
So
prize
for
or something
me,
for
when
it.
I was a
So,
kid, and some of you have heard this story before. My
okay,
mom
cool.
took me to a wedding, and the
Thank you,
wedding
Cram.
was for a coworker of hers.
Wow.
So she, I'd never been to a Chinese wedding that involved a banquet and courses and the whole 9 yards. Totally new experience for me.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember that one of the courses was was octopus. I'd never had octopus before. So I nibbled on it
Mm-hmm.
and it was amazing. And I've been hooked ever since. So
Nice.
yeah.
Because I thought
So
it was
that
like
started the journey.
nice. I was actually kind of thinking because my first my first because we know Jane and I have actually kind of had this chat before. The one I remembered was that you actually went to Japan for a school trip. So that's why I was like, I thought that was the right answer, but I guess I guess a little bit different stories here. So again, Guy Fong, I do know a lot of people, so sometimes stories get a little bit mixed up as well too here. So that's why
And it's
you got a big.
possible that you were thinking of PGG, who did go to Japan
Mhm,
for a school
mhm,
trip.
mhm. Okay. Okay.
So
Really?
you
Actually,
wouldn't be
hold
totally
on.
wrong.
Kanara, if you're watching, you can just come in using your invite. I think you can also do that as well too here. So yeah. So I think the thing about like going live and then trying to knock in. I think yeah. Unfortunately I'm not familiar with that. So I'm not very tech savvy. So that's probably why I can't tell you exactly how to figure it out. Again, thank you so much for everyone. Thank you so much for all those affiliate anniversary wishes and group. So thank you so much for that as well too. So anyway, so Guy Fong again. I'm hoping that we're going to be able to get Kanara to join us in a few seconds, but we'll be getting that ready to go here. So if anyone, again, Guy Fong, if anyone wants to start kind of taking a guess as to what dishes are, what dishes are being made right now, feel free to do so. So.
Do we want to give them any hints?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you can start giving. So if you want to start giving hints, absolutely, we can do that here. So I mean, so again, do it however you want, and you are ready to go. Again,
Do it
I'm not
however you
tell
want,
you how to
and
do
you
your
are
thing.
ready.
Right now.
I'm not.
So hold on, folks. So let me see, Guy Fong. I have my broth. So my broth is ready to go. So here's my first hint. We're using
I
fish broth today here. So we're gonna start
okay.
with that.
I
So we're
think
gonna
what
start
might
with
be
our.
I think what might be helpful is if somebody's not talking to go ahead and mute themselves so that we don't get the feedback and hear all of the clatter in the kitchens and stuff. Since we've
That would
got
be good. Thank you.
multiple people in here, sometimes it gets a little loud, at least in my headsets.
So exactly, yeah. So Kinara, yeah. So sorry, Kinara, I see you in the chat. Yeah, I think you might just not might if you want to join in, you might not be you might not be allowed to be. You might. So you gotta have it's either you're getting it again or be live. I'm sorry, it's just I don't know if sounds harsh, but it's one or the other, unfortunately. So I can't again. It is quite confusing. So I can't. So again, Guy Fong, sorry about for the tech things as well too here. So meanwhile, though, of course, I'm also just gonna help with this as well too here. So anyway, so I'm gonna go. Meanwhile, though, I'm gonna switch over to my container and so into my onto my ta- onto my table, and then we're gonna be getting some herbs ready to go as well too here. So, but actually, there's actually one thing I do want to start before we start as well too here. So, let me take a look here, folks. Who has pepper and beef? Actually, hey, is that someone with pepper and beef right now? I do see right now. Again, I do see that Dinner with Mom's working on a custard of some sort. I can't see. I think that's Hippie that has the pepper and
Pepper and
beef
beef.
and cheese kind of happening with Dana. So I mean, so Dana has that, and I do see a pot going on for Jane as well too. So hold on, folks. I'm gonna go grab myself my knife, and then we're gonna get that started right away here. Actually, where'd my knife go? Oh, and speaking of knives, by the way, Dana actually has instructed us to remind her that her knives are incredibly sharp and needs to be. She needs to be reminded that she needs to be very careful with those as well too here. So, but where's my knife? Actually, I can't.
Use the glove, Dana.
Let me find my knife right now here.
Use the glove for my knife? Oh my
Right.
gosh.
So, oh my goodness, my dad just literally just
Not
popped
like you're cutting yourself.
my knife into a drawer here. So that's absolutely. I will be yelling at my dad about that here. So yeah, putting a knife like that, that's going to be. But also, Guy Fong, again, if you're just wondering, by the way, every one of these answers that my friends and I will be giving you today will be an answer that you can use to fill out the contest form. So we do have a contest. So we do have a contest form. We have that. I believe it's pinned on my chat right now. So if you do want to enter there's a giveaway. We're going to be doing that on Tuesday. So on Tuesday evening, I will be giving away a Canadian snack pack. So that's going to be alongside with some other little goodies. So if you do want to enter that, I believe I can probably just pop that into my chat. So that I can pop it into join chat so that you can use those answers to fill in the form to get the do that as a 2 here. So perfect. So definitely put that here. So there you go. So you can do that. So by the way, folks, I believe so I've actually made it. I've actually also put it so that my I've actually deliberately not told anyone, so that also my mods can also participate in the fun as well. Too. Both audio and video as well too. Oh, she can actually join in with both audio, put video and audio. Yeah, so that's but that's okay. But Kanara will still be with us in spirit, so so she'll be cooking alongside with us as well too. And yes, her answer will also count too. So if she wants to, so if you are watching on her stream as well too, feel free to do. If you have tab open for her, she will also be giving an answer as well too here. So even though she might not be joining us, I mean, she's still, her answer will still be valid as well too. So don't think that just because she ain't here, that means that you can't use her dish and her answer as one of your entries as well too here. So, but anyway, Guy Fong, folks, again, if you're just coming in, thank you so much for your patience. We're just kind of figuring out everything as we go along here. So again, thank you so much for your patience. So. Got some tamarind, so I'm actually just getting working with that as well too here. So and again, so if you and Guy Fong and folks, again, if you have any, if anyone has any questions in the chat, again, feel free to pipe up. So that goes for everyone as well too here. So or if anyone, any other fellow streamers that are on right now has any questions about for everyone else, feel free to pop those in the chat as well too here because. So I mean, hey, it's not just all about cooking. Us cooking is right. So if there's any burning questions,
So
you want you can also ask us.
I do have a question for folks.
Yes, absolutely. Go for it. Yeah.
So here's my question:
Mhm.
Have you, folks, have you traveled? And if so, where have you been? If you have not traveled, where would you like to go?
Wow. Yeah. So. Honestly, I mean, I'm gonna let everyone else answer as well too here. So, but again, I mean, I'm happy to do it last. So if anyone has anything as well too here, so as well. If anyone wants to go first, again, feel free to do so. I am just doing some tamarind. I'm just actually kind of dissolving some tamarind.
I missed the question. Sorry about that.
It was if you've traveled internationally.
Traveled?
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Jane.
Oh, it's fine. You were right, though. If you've traveled, where have you been? If you have not traveled, where would you like to go?
I mean, I just got back from UK, south of France, and Italy, and where we got engaged. And my phone is still in Munich. So does that count if your phone is in Munich? Does that still count as being abroad?
I'm gonna let the audience decide on that one as well too here. But I'm of the opinion that the answer is yes. So, but what about you, Guy Fong? So I mean, what do we think? I mean, does this make does Dana's phone still being in Munich make her an honorary citizen of Munich? I mean. I'm tempted to say yes, but I mean, if anyone's actually watching from Munich, feel free to say yes or no. So do it. So.
It sucks when you know exactly where your phone is, and they won't send it to you. So
What?
Wait, what? Why?
because of the lithium battery, so they won't send it to me.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's why. Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
So if you saw a distinct lack of post from me for 2 weeks, it was because I was detoxing from my phone because I didn't have a phone for 2 weeks. It can be done, everybody. I'm just saying, totally can be done, where you don't have your phone for 2 weeks.
you
I
know
mean,
what? Honestly, I mean, I feel like it's something that
if
we.
it has to be done by force.
Oh, right. I mean, right, Jane. I mean, we're also interconnected. That's just like we. I mean, I think. I mean, I can't live with my phone, but I mean, I would definitely not mind. While turning off for about a couple weeks as well too here, right? So, but that's just me though. Walter's saying I thought it was stuck on Munich time. Oh no, it's not stuck on Munich time. It's actually stuck in Munich. So, how was Munich, by the way? Yeah, I mean,
We were in the
Dana.
airport, so the airport was lovely until I lost my phone.
But what about the rest of your trip, though? Like, tell us a little bit about your little trip as well too here. So, I mean, spill all the tea.
Well, we started by going to Birmingham. We were in a little town called Belper because Robbie had a friend there that he hadn't seen for 14 years, and it was a good friend of his. So we hung out with them, and then we went and we got to meet Andy B. And we had breakfast with Andy B. before he had to go to work. Right here, who's in this chat right now, Andy B. 1986. So that was fun. And then we went to Wrexham, and that was just a day trip. And then from there, we took our flight to Munich, where I lost my phone, and then we were only in the airport there for like an hour and a half or so. And then we went to Nice, and we were in Nice for a few days, and that was quite lovely. And then we went from there. Oh, and we took a day trip to Monaco so Robbie could get another country under his belt. And Monaco's really lovely. It's so clean. I think you could eat off of the garage, the garages where you take your cars. You could basically eat off the floor there. It was so clean.
Before I let you
Go ahead.
continue on that one, though, did Robbie dress like James Bond while he was in Monaco?
He did not, but that would have been awesome if he would have. Wouldn't he have looked awesome as a James Bond?
I mean, as someone who's actually seen Robbie, I mean, I gotta say, yes.
See?
I mean, Robbie is a dashing man. I mean, he would look dashing in a suit.
He would,
Robbie,
but he likes to wear sweatpants and T-shirts. So, but maybe one day. And then from there we were in Torino, Italy for a couple of days. Then we were at the Bellagio on Lake Como for a few days. It rained. Our apartment there had ants, and the host did not care about us at all. But it was a beautiful view. And then from there to Venice, and that's where we got engaged. And we did if you're ever going to Venice or Rome, okay, I'm going to tell everybody here, reach out to me because we did food tours. We tried to do one in Nice, long story, it didn't work out. But the ones that we did in Venice and in Rome were fabulous. And so if you're ever there and you want a food tour, the person in Venice said, I'm taking you to the places my friends and I go. They are Venetian places. They are not tourist places. It was phenomenal. And the same for the person in Rome. I'm going to take you. And it was in, I'm going to say it wrong, Trastevere. Anyway, in that area. And she says, I'm going to go. And like she knew everybody. She's like, yeah, I'll be back to pick up the sandwiches later. I'll be back to do that, So these were her places. And they were both phenomenal. And I will give you their information if you're ever in those two places and want fabulous food tours.
Nice. That's good, yeah. So, Whiskey is actually in the chat mentioning they love Rome as well, too, here. So, wow, Walter, you've actually been to Lake Como for a wedding. Wow, that's cool. So, actually, I've actually been to Italy. The only place I've ever been to in Italy was Florence, or Firenze, and that was
love
that
Florence.
was a good time. But
yeah,
I was very young when I went to Italy. I probably was in my high school. It was in my high school days as well too that I went to went there. So that's gonna be an interesting thing here. So, but yeah, it's a place I would like to go back to eventually. But at the moment, right now, I mean, trying to make things. Once everything makes sense, maybe I might actually travel back there as well too here. So folks, again, or I think we were just again. Sorry, just we're just letting Dana kind of spill a little bit of tea about her trip to all throughout Western Europe. Or the question I think that Jane posed earlier for everyone was, what are some places that you've been to, and where are some of the places you would like to go to? So where have you traveled to, and where would you like to travel to if you had if money? Maybe saying I don't know. Maybe saying if money was no object. So.
Gee, I don't think I've traveled too much yet. I've
Mhm.
traveled, let's see, Ireland, and I spent 2 weeks in Ireland,
Mhm.
spent a week in Germany, did the Alaska cruise, so America, but interpassage, did that with my parents,
Nice.
and actually spent a good bit of time in international, Delta, Ontario, which is a beautiful small town
Mhm.
with Upper and Lower Lake Beverly,
Mhm.
nice ice cream shop in town,
Mhm.
beer store at the end of the driveway, and 4 cabins.
A beer store at the end of the driveway.
Yep,
Okay. Sorry, where in Ontario was this again?
Delta.
Delta, Ontario. Oh, is that up in Lake Country in
Yep,
Ontario?
yep.
Okay,
Upper
that's
and Lower Lake Beverly. It's right between the two.
wow. Okay.
Very small town.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. So that's by the way, that's a place I've never been to, and that's a lovely place. So I mean, Hippie, Hippie, you've been to a place in Canada I have never been as well too, I'm the Canadian one here. I'm like out of the five of us right now. And Kenara, we count if we count Kenara, that'll be 6. I mean, out of the 6 of us, I'm the only one from Canada, and that's a part of Canada I've never been to. So
Wow.
so
Beautiful
I know that's
country.
weird, but again, if you would like, if you but what other places are on your to go list to go
Oh,
to list
geez.
there, Hippie? If you
Well, we're coming close to retirement for me, which is awesome.
mhm.
Got a lot of places I want to visit. Um,
Nice.
England, I would love to do. Australia, definitely. Continental Europe, want to do a
Mhm.
good bit of that. Um, even see parts of America I haven't seen. It's hard to cover an entire country, let alone,
Oh, it is.
we've got Hawaii and Alaska, which I've done Alaska, yay. But Hawaii, oh my God, it takes forever to get there.
Oh,
But
it does actually, right? I mean, uh, because we actually have like I feel like there's like flights to Hawaii everywhere in North America. I mean, there's like I think here in Calgary we actually have flights to Maui in the winter months as well too. I think it's like a
but
7 hour. I think it's 7 hour flight. So I mean that's
but
like
I think, is that direct?
it is direct. Yeah, Calgary to Maui. They
Wow.
actually have direct flights from Calgary to Maui. But only in the winter though. I think it's through Air Canada or WestJet. I can't remember. I would like to go, so I would like to go. I've never really checked into it, so but I do know that there are flights from Calgary to Maui so too. So yeah. Oh,
And that
but
kind of leads
Hawaii I've
into,
seen as well too, right? So this would be
go ahead,
really
John.
cool.
Sorry.
Anyway, sorry. I'm sorry to interrupt you there.
No,
They're hippie as well too, right? So any other locations besides the one you just listed at all that you want to go to? So
well,
in your maybe say the grand tour of with you and Lady Wayfair, maybe.
well, it kind of leads into some of the clues that we pulled together. You said kind of
Mhm.
tease people with locations where we're hiding. And this
Oh.
one place that this dish is from
Mhm.
has a lot of history, and definitely want to visit that. It is actually, it started off as the Kingdom of Dacia. So,
Ooh. Well,
so that was,
here's your first hint. Wow, Guy Fong. I mean, if anyone wants to take a guess of what where Hippie's dishes is, I mean, there you go. So there's our first clue. So I think can we actually go? I mean, I will go right after this as well too. But is it? Are we okay, Guy Fong? Like, sorry, friends. Are we okay with maybe say giving our first location clue for everyone? So I mean, I can start off as well too here. So I mean, are we okay with that?
Fine with me.
Okay, perfect. So all right. So my location is in. It is in it is in Asia, and it is in a city that was once named after an English king. So, an Asian location named after an English king. So there you go. So there's your first. There's your first clue from me here. So I think Jane and Mom and Dana, if you want to give us your clues as well too, feel free to do so.
So my place
Mhm.
became a city after Rome fell from the west. So the Roman Empire had fallen in the west, and this city was created to protect people from the hordes of Lombards who were coming and taking them and everything. So they created this city as a way to protect themselves.
Mhm. Interesting. I think Whiskey thinks that they know where I am, but I, not where I am right now. We're talking about what where the dishes, where our dishes are from today is the two here. So that's so no, Andy, it's not Arthur, unfortunately. By the way, folks, all of this is this is an open book test, so don't think you have to. You want to do some googling. I mean, hey, feel free to do so. What about you, Jane? Either Mom or Jane, whoever wants to go first. What's next? Where can we just get a clue of where your dish is from today?
Sure. So mine is in the Americas,
Yep.
and let's see. I have all kinds of fun things.
Ooh.
The region that my dish is from has been inhabited since 11,000 BC.
Ooh, wow. 11,000 BC. Wow, that's
Yes.
amazing. Hold on. Sorry, I'm just gonna go. So again, thank you so much, Positive. Thank you so much for that. So good to see you. So what about you, Jane? Where's your dish from? So I think we're the so that's the last. I think you're the last person. Well, last person to give a location clue for your dish is what you hear. So.
Let's see. My city is very close to Mount Vesuvius.
Ooh.
And if any of you had to do reports on Mount Vesuvius like I did in primary school, you will know exactly where I'm talking about.
Oh, Jane's giving a real.
I'm also going to throw in a bonus just in case that was too vague. This city is also known for a few culinary discoveries. So there you go.
Interesting. Okay. So we got some interesting clues here. So folks in the chat, I mean, if you want to start taking a stab, feel free to do so. Actually, hold on. Okay, no, sorry. Hippie's already given his. I've given mine. I think I didn't miss anyone, right? I think Dana. I think you gave yours as well too. So I think that's because I think it was a city built after the fall of the Western Roman Empire. Mine is an Asian location that is named after an English king. Jane is at the bottom, near Mount Vesuvius in Italy, and Mom is in a place where it's in the Americas that has been population for almost 11,000 years. So feel folks again if we want to take a stab. I mean, feel free to do so. So we can do that. But actually, speaking of which is what too, I think sorry to bring you back into. Sorry to put you on the spot again, Mom.
No worries.
Mom, what's a place that you've been to that what's a place that you've been to and what's a place you've traveled to and what's a place that you would like to travel to if money was no object?
We have not been outside of the United States, but we're big road trip lovers. So we've been down to the southwest, we've been to the southeast, we've been up to the northeast. We're all over the place.
Plenty of garlic.
Wow.
And so I guess internationally, I know Ray would love to go see Germany for his roots, and I would like to see Wales. I think probably Germany and Poland. Germany and
Yes, I
Poland,
know someone mentioned. I think someone mentioned Wrexham earlier as well too. I think it was Dana. Sorry, it was Dana who actually mentioned Wrexham as well too here. So, by the way, you didn't happen to see Rob or Ryan at in Wrexham? Did you, Dana?
We did not. It's a good thing we talked about getting tickets, trying to get tickets to the game on the day that we drove in, or that we flew in, except we ended up in the Paris airport for 7 or 8 hours because we missed our connecting flight coming in. So it's a good thing we didn't have tickets because we wouldn't have made the game. But
That's good. I mean, hey, at least you get to, at least you were in Wrexham as well too, right? You got to go
we
to Wrexham
did.
as well too.
And we got to go to the pub right next to the stadium, and we peeked in at the pitch and and we had a fabulous meal, not right by the stadium, but we found this old manor that had been turned into a restaurant, and sat out, and there was just one of those gorgeous days, and there was a pond out there, and just had delicious food. So
Wow.
those are the kind of days, you go, this is the kind of day you wish you had all the time. But
I know, right? I mean, I'm jealous here. So, all right. So I think everyone's answered the question already. I think Jane's answered, Mom's answered, Dana, Dana, did you have? You've answered already, right? I mean,
I did. I mean, I've traveled. I've been in Spain, and I've been to Mexico, and I've been to Canada. I think where I would like to go, I still want to go to Germany. So hey, those of you, we should all just go to Germany together, make it a big thing.
I know, right? That'd be cool. I mean, I'd love to visit Germany. I mean, I actually, I think one of the places I would actually really want to go to is the Netherlands. Actually, the Netherlands. So that's a place I would love to go, but still haven't had a chance to go there as well too here. But I know. Auntie. I know my mom. Auntie and I have actually been talking about going to TwitchCon Europe, the European TwitchCon. So we've been talking about that. So going to the Netherlands would probably be a must for that one too. So that's the thing. So, and folks, again, I am just I'm kind of just goofing up here right now, just kind of trying to shove absolutely everything into my mortar and pestle, and clearly not working here. So we'll probably have to break out the big guns for this one here. So we'll have to do that in just a few moments. For me, I mean, I guess it's probably the only person that's left is me, and I think the places I really would like to go to is I've been to Singapore. I've been to I've been to a bit of Asia, but I think India would be a place I would love to go to visit. So India, Spain. I mean, actually, I've never been to Spain, so I would love to go to Barcelona. So just to party, and then maybe say start in Barcelona and go down to like places like Ibiza and things like that. So go party, like the how the Venga Boys would say. So I mean, we're going to Ibiza. So there's that. So that's another place. So Spain, Hawaii probably for sure, and a hell of a lot more of the United States. So that I know I have a lot of friends. I do have a lot of friends like from streaming. So that's why I do want. And I think one of the places I really want to visit is. I'm into California. I still haven't met Jane Henry. I actually haven't. And yes, I've been to the northeast of like New England, but I've never met Happy Wayfarer yet. I've never been to Kansas, so I've never met dinner with Mom. I've never been to, or I actually have been to Portland. I've never been to like Oregon, so I've never met.
So are Robbie and I the
Nora.
only people who've met everybody that's here today?
I think so.
Yeah, we met her in
Dana. I
Las-
think you
we met
are
her in
the
Las
only
Vegas.
one.
Wow.
I mean, that's a special thing as well too, right? That's a very special thing. So
I mean, we love to meet people in IRL, so we try to make it happen.
Exactly. Right. So
Yeah.
everyone should visit Boston. Ooh, Boston is a great place. Thank you. So I actually have been to Boston. I was in Boston about 30 years, in 1996. So I am. So I would definitely like to visit that as well too here. So. Gonna have a party in the Mediterranean Sea. That would be. I gotta say that might actually be not be a bad idea, Andy. So Andy's saying that we should have a party in the Mediterranean Sea. So I don't know. I don't know if anyone's like me that likes to kind of do a little bit of partying. I mean, and hey, I don't like to party a whole hell of a lot myself, but it is what it is, right? So. So anyway, I think those are the places I want to go to: Spain, India, and maybe Morocco as well too. I would love to actually visit like North Africa, and maybe Nigeria as well too. So bits of Africa, and then also Argentina. I actually would love to visit Argentina and Brazil. So, but I haven't actually gone that far as well too here. So, by the way, Guy Fong,
You know, I realized
no, go ahead, Jane.
I haven't really answered the question either. I got
Yep.
distracted. I realized I never answered.
No worries. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Let's see. I have been to Ireland and Scotland, and if all goes well,
Mhm.
next year I get to go back to Ireland. Let's see. Ireland, Scotland, Canada.
Mhm.
Where else did I go? Japan, Paris, France, and Egypt and Israel. I think that's every place.
That's not
I'm not
bad.
going to count Puerto Rico because technically that's a territory, so that does not count. But earlier, when I
Mhm.
first got on stream, when
Mhm.
I was first streaming today,
Mhm.
I was wearing my Sunday finery because I had to
Mhm.
preach today.
Nice.
Part of it was a skirt that I got from Worldcon Scotland.
Ooh.
So they, Worldcon took place in Scotland last year.
Mhm.
They commissioned a special tartan for the occasion,
Mhm.
and I got myself a standard kilt in that tartan. So that's what I got
Whoa.
to wear today. That was nice. Yeah, it was really. I
Nice.
paid good money for that tartan, and I was not going to get it dirty, so I had to change
Oh
as
yeah.
soon as I had an opportunity.
Nice. Nice. Nice.
But yeah, so now I can
Matt is,
honestly say I have a Scottish tartan. That was pretty
ooh,
awesome.
yes. Matt in chat is saying Scotland is okay if you like rain. I have heard that as well too.
I want to argue, but I cannot.
Mhm.
I
It's
want to argue, but I can't. Um,
Mhm.
it was August when I went, and it was lovely and beautiful and sunny and kind of hot here in California. And then I
Mhm.
went over to Scotland, where it was
Oh.
cloudy and rainy,
Yep.
and we had one day of sun the whole time we were there. One day.
One day. Wow.
And I
That's
actually
good,
got a
huh?
little bit depressed.
You know.
I was sad.
Mhm. But you know what? Nothing wrong.
Hi, this
Nothing
username
wrong
does
with
not
that as well too,
exist.
right?
It's
I mean,
Jane.
exactly, right? So sometimes you just need to go to a location where you just kind of want to cool off as well too, right? In the heat of summer, so you want to be
There's that.
cool off. Exactly.
Yes.
So yeah,
It was
I mean,
definitely not hot in Scotland. That was nice.
yeah. Vancouver is kind of
So,
like that as well too. So I mean,
and in Edinburgh,
Mhm.
it's possible that it was,
Mhm.
another one of those one days.
Mhm.
Plus,
Ah.
it's not August. Maybe the weather's better in
Mhm.
spring as opposed to fall. It's
Mhm.
possible.
Mhm.
So,
Mhm.
yeah.
Ooh, yeah. So actually, because
Thank you
again,
for that follow.
no, yeah, I know it's a little bit
And the other follow.
exactly. Yeah, thank you so much for follows, everyone. Hmm. Yeah, I think one of the big things I know I find that I think we do have a lot of Scottish people in Calgary, and a lot of them are cavalry supporters as well too. I do talk to with a few Scottish people, and they say I think what was the one thing said to me is it's very similar to Vancouver and Edinburgh or and Glasgow are very similar. So if anyone's in Vancouver, feel free to
Interesting.
correct us on that matter as well too here. So but here in Alberta, we actually definitely see a lot. Most of the time I see when we go to Vancouver, it's usually raining as well too. So also, I kind of think it's like Seattle's kind of the same thing as well too, but we
Wow.
don't have anyone from Seattle to kind of confirm that as well too here, right? So, actually, meanwhile though, folks, I'm also just adding a little bit of smoked chili paste, or chili flakes to my, adding some smoked chili paste to my to my aromatic base right now here. So, just gonna grab some extra large dry chilies. So we'll be adding that. So gonna get a little bit spicy there. So another hint for my dish, folks. This is going to need a rempa or a spice paste. So there's gonna be a spice paste of this, and we're gonna be adding that to our. We're gonna be frying that together as well too here. So okay. So anyway, let me take a look here. So Can't hear you. Keller Girl, good to see you. Welcome in. So thank you so much. Wait, who's got the echo? So I'm not hearing echoes. So I'm seeing someone's echoing right now. So hmm. I'm hoping it's not me. So always vibing something to do. Okay, now it's gone. Okay, perfect. So that's good. So by the way, folks, thank you so much for letting us know if there are some what's called the if there's audio things. Thank you for letting us know because as someone who is not as technically inclined, so that's why. So again, apologies for those of you who are expecting Kanara today as well too. Is yeah, unfortunately, I wasn't able to answer all of her tech questions too. So I kind of wish I could, but unfortunately, with me being not as technically advanced, I wasn't able to answer a lot of those questions here. So, folks, again, I'm just also going to grab my.
Kella Girl, where are you watching us? Are you watching us through John's stream?
Yep. Yeah. Really? Okay. You. Yeah. Where? Yeah, Keller. Where are you watching from? By the way. Yeah. So. Are you watching on my stream or are you watching for someone else's stream? Because should be able to hear everyone's. You should be able to hear everyone on my stream. So. No. So. Yeah. You might also. Yeah. So again, if you muted your stream, that also helped. That also probably doesn't help people too here. So.
Added plug here, so to speak, about
Yep.
yeah, I actually muted OBS on my end so that you guys, if you are watching my stream right now, you shouldn't be able to hear anything. So, but if if you ever get a chance to go to Scotland, and I believe if you go to Glasgow has a bar called the Still Pot. Not only do they have really good food, I had the weirdest sandwich ever in the history of ever, and it's probably a little rich for some people and might cause heart attacks, but I digress. They have an amazing selection of whiskey. So if you ever get a chance to go to Glasgow in Scotland, look for the Still Pot, eat some food there, and definitely drink whiskey. Go with the bartender's choice. He's going to help guide you to something that you will appreciate, and you might end up spending $50 on 2 shots. You know, don't ask me how I know any of this, but it'll be worth it. You know, and you might end up blowing $300 on a bottle. Wow. But don't ask me how I know this. It's still worth it.
That is nuts. That is
yeah, I figured
nuts.
Whiskey Monster might want to know about that. So.
Yeah, I think she would, but she would be in heaven. I mean, Whiskey Monster would be in heaven if we so that is go here. So yeah. So folks, again, if you're just if you're just wondering, I believe there's one. Jane's stream is muted here right now, so you can, if you do want to hear her voice, you can. I believe. Yeah. So sorry, I'm just trying to remember what I was about to say as well too here. So everyone's streams are open, so everyone should be live. If you want, because my stream right now, Chef John the Young stream, is an aggregator, so you'd be able to see what everyone's doing as well too here. So kind of like a kind of the nerve center, like the nerve center as well too here. So. Wolf Mom, again, good to see you. Welcome in. So, folks, I'm actually just going to take a quick second. I'm actually just going to
Hello, Wolf Mom.
I'm going to blend my paste. So, folks, it's going to get loud for a few seconds. I'm just going to mute my mic for 30 seconds so that I can do this without blowing people who are watching on headphones with ears off here. So, bear with it. It is, man. I mean, you think being a streamer would make words easier, but clearly not.
It's okay. It's not like I talk for a living in my other job as a therapist, and sometimes I'm like tripping over my words.
I'm curious. Do we all use the word that N-word on the stream right now?
I empathize.
I sometimes, even with my clients,
say it.
And I just go, yeah, it's not like I need my words for a living.
I empathize completely.
Yeah.
Right. I empathize. I do streets this morning, so I did a lot of talking for 15 minutes. I understand.
You like the moist word? I don't know, Madibs. Did you see I have a T-shirt that says moist? I could totally put that back on again. John loved me when I wore my moist shirt. Didn't you, John? You loved my
You
moist
and your
shirt.
moist shirt. Seriously, you and your awful word shirts there, Dana. Seriously.
My dirty
one
words.
Of these days, one of these days, Dana. One of these days. Seriously. I am going to find a word you don't like, and I am going to drive you crazy. I'm going to do it. I mean, that's not a threat. That's a promise, by the way. So.
Do I have a word I don't like, Robbie? Other than no, when I'm like, let's do
Hello, Yes,
this.
Mom.
I was gonna say, good luck with that. Dana's hard to annoy.
It's yeah.
Robbie, you know that you know when you say that that's like challenge accepted for me, right? So challenge accepted.
All right.
Sorry, guys.
Do you guys want another clue for my city that this comes
Yes,
from?
let's do it. Yes, let's do another round of clues here. Yes, let's go.
Okay. So around 1200, maybe a little earlier, this city had an underground community for gay men. And it became, the people were so upset that men were not having, relationships with women, that they went to their bishop and said, we need to fix this problem. And so the solution that they came up with is to have women of a certain profession stand in their windows topless as people got off of boats and came into their city. And that, so that's my clue. I figured I could use this clue here.
Absolutely. Okay, so who else wants to go for a clue here? So, what is the ingredient giving my red color? It's turmeric. So actually using turmeric. So I have turmeric in my turmeric, shallots, lemongrass, shrimp paste, palm sugar, and also red chilies. So dried red chilies. So that's what I mind. So speaking, of course, I guess I'll. So since of course I was just talking, I guess I might as well go next. My location is world famous for a. It's the home of a very very extensive camera museum. So one of Asia's largest camera museums is located in the place my dish is from. So there's my clue. So who else wants to go next? Who wants to go next on a clue here? So I think
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, go for it, Hippie.
This location, it's the regional clue. If you are familiar with Top Gear, which most mortals are, Jeremy Clarkson calls this the home of the best road in the world.
Ooh, interesting. So Jeremy Clarkson thinks that this considers one of the roads in this area for Hippie's dish one of the best roads in the world. So that's pretty high praise coming from someone like Jeremy Clarkson, of course, who hosted Top Gear as well too, right? So all right, Tala, good to see you. Welcome in. I believe who wants to go next? So
I'll
Dana,
go.
Hippie, myself. Yeah, go for it.
Okay, so I'll give it a couple because my first one was kind of vague. So this area is widely recognized as the birthplace of corn and squash. And then I'll give you a bonus. Its most famous export is mezcal.
Whoa.
It's a good place.
And you can't call it mezcal unless it's produced in this region.
Ooh. Kind of like champagne, right? Because champagne, you can't.
Exactly.
Right?
Yes.
Oh, there you go. So, and then I think Jane, I think you're the. I think you have. I think Jane, I think you're the. What about you? What's your
Yes.
next clue?
My next clue. Let's see. My next clue. Trying to find a good one for you. Okay. here's my next clue.
Mhm.
It, this city became part of its
Mhm.
country the same time that the Civil War began.
Okay, interesting.
Hold on. Actually, let me double check that.
No worries. Mm.
Yes, about the time that the Civil War began.
So the
So there is
city
your clue.
for so Jane City was born. So joined the country it is in now during the Civil War. So interesting
Yes,
clue
and it
here.
happened during
Very
a
very nice.
unification movement.
Interesting. So Jane's country was unified piece by piece. So my city is home to Asia's largest camera museum, and also named after a king, an English king. Believe Mezcal's comes from Dinner with Mom's location. Uh, one of the best roads in the world, according to Jeremy Clarkson, is in Hippies, and Mom's is a place where, during a certain time, ladies of the night had to help. Me, right? So so that was actually a really good clue, Dana. Seriously, Dana, that was probably one of the best clues. I wasn't expecting it, but that was actually really good. So hats off to you for that one as well too here. So well done. So, Craw, no, it is not Bengaluru. So it is not Bangalore. So you're cold-ish. So Guy Fun, where are we at as well too here? So tequila is type of mezcal. Yes, it is. So actually, you see, I mean,
The other way around. Mezcal's a type of tequila.
oh, it's the other way around. Okay,
Yeah.
so I got that mixed up. So because tequila, sorry, mezcal. Because hold on, because they're both made from the same ingredient, right? Because tequila and mezcal made from the same ingredient.
Yeah, they're both made from agave, but they're
Exactly.
treated a little different. So the mezcal, if I recall correctly, is
Yep.
smoked, which is why you get that smoky kind of flavor.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then I think it's because it's got to be silver as well too, right? I used to work at a place that actually specialized in tequila, but I was more into the tacos than the tequila, so that's probably why I wasn't. That's why I'm still a little bit kind of like but hey, the more you know as well too, right, Guy Fong? Sometimes certain things, especially when it comes to drinks, bears repeating as well too here, right? So yes, it is, and also Craw. There's also I believe I know Mexico's not part of that law, but in the European Union, there's something called the DOP, or where apparently so it's European law that protects certain products from being named. So say for example, champagne champagne from the Champagne region of France can only be called champagne. Everyone else is just called champagne. Well, sparkling wine, right?
Sparkling wine. Yep.
I believe that rule. I think that because I believe that also applies to actually no because there's only some rules that it applies to, but there's actually I know in Canada we can call Canadian made like feta cheese feta. But I believe feta is not protected as well too. But there's a certain different thing as well too here. So guys, want to get go here. I think my camera decided to go and have a little bit of a special moment here. So bear with me a second. So go phone, spare a second. Hold on. I'm just gonna just here. Hold on, just make sure that my camera is just not kind of as we do here. Again, apologies everyone for all the for the tech issues here. So again, thank you so much for bearing with us over the. Thank you for bearing with us over the. Thank you for bearing with us over that there. So anyway, all right, sorry, Gaffer. Again, my camera just decided to go have a little special moment here. So good. Hold on.
Sounds like he's coming back.
Okay, yep, perfect. So, yep, I am back. Sorry, just that was a surprisingly, I was a little bit surprised by that, but that's okay. All right, there we go, perfect. So, got that ready to go here. So, wow, okay. So, how's everybody's cooking so far? By the way, so where's everybody up to right now? So, what kind of progress are we making so far? Just kind of kind of do a quick little stat check of where everybody else is. The progress check of where everybody else is right now. So.
I'm about a third of the way through my dish.
Mine
This is a long cook.
I'm stalling.
Oh, okay. So you're a little stalled.
Yeah.
Okay, that's okay. No worries. So
For
so,
me,
hey, we'll,
I'm
so
about
we'll-
2/3 of the way done.
Oh, you're 2/3 of the way?
So I'm
Okay.
kind of stalling right now.
No worries. Honestly, I mean, I think I just need right now. Honestly, I think I'll just need is just to make my paste is done. So my soup paste is done. My broth is ready. I think the next thing I need to do is just cook some noodles. Actually, I need to actually start soaking some of my noodles here. So I need to start soaking some noodles. I am not using one, and also getting my garnishes ready to go. So I'm just so kind of just doing it. So just kind of taking a little bit of my time as well too here. So again, so it's. This is why, again, I usually try to do everything from scratch on my streams, so that's why. But I know that when you're hosting others, not always possible. So that's why we're just trying to do a few things. So I did a few things ahead of time as well too here, so which I kind of find it works out really well here. So okay, so let me see here. Hold on, I'm gonna switch.
I'm about, I don't know how far along because I'm making a bunch of different things. So
Yeah.
I am mostly done with a couple of them. I've got a couple that really won't take long.
Yep.
So I'm doing good. We're doing good here.
Nice. We're looking good here. So perfect. So, folks, again, if you're just coming in, welcome in. Again, thank you so much for your patience. We're just getting things ready. We're just getting everything started right now. So, let me see here. I do need to start. I need to get a pot of hot water going here so that I can start cooking my noodles here. So, probably should get that ready to go because. So there you go. So, Guy Feng, our dish. So the dish that I'm using has a seasoning paste. Using fish broth, and also has rice noodles. So it's traditionally served with rice noodles. So actually, now that I think about it, I mean, can we? Do we have any dish clues? Have we actually given any dish clues yet, friends? Have we done that yet, or should we? Should maybe say do a round of dish clues for everyone? All right, who wants to go first?
Mine's very short. I want to say, in case nobody was here in the beginning, mine is going to be a bunch of different things. So I'm looking more for the experience of what all of these kind of as a category are. And because that's how it's usually served. And it means little things. The word means little things.
In Italian means little things. Okay, interesting. So you want a Dutch oven. Okay, so who wants to go next? Who wants to go next here? All right, I'm just bringing my water to boil. So I'm just going to bring my water to
I'll
boil
give it
here.
a shot.
Yep, go for it.
I'm trying to pick which one because some of it gives away location. So, but the dish is a national or a regional recognized dish. There are 3 different cultures in this one region, all of which claim ownership of the dish. There's 3 words to it, which one is from the region, and one is the topping that goes with it, and the other is the preparation. So it's a particular take on a dish. And as you can see,
okay.
we are.
Interesting. All right.
And I should say, the traditional dish does have onion, but we had done our substitution. Normally there would just be 1 or 2 onions in this.
Okay, so it is so traditionally has onions in it as well too. So there you go. So so Dana's done hers. Hippie's gone. I think I've gone. So Mom, what about you? Can you give us a clue as to what your dishes is too here? So
Sure. So mine is a real popular street food. and it's sort of a fusion between the native foods and their European influence.
Ooh, interesting. And I don't know if Jane can hear us, but Jane, what about you? Can you give us a bit of a clue as to what your dish is?
Yes. When you think of the country that this dish is from, it will be one of the first things that pops into your head.
mhm.
So that will at least give you the category that my dish is in.
Interesting. Okay. So I do have a couple guesses in chat. For you, Yet is actually for you, Dana. She is guessing tapas from Spain. And I believe for
Great
you, Mom, I think
guess, but not correct.
nope. So that is not correct. Meow Meow in the chat also guessed empanadas for you there, dinner with Mom. Is that a yay or a nay for that one?
Sorry, I had escaped for a quick bathroom break.
No worries. No
That's
worries.
a
No worries.
that's a no, but that's
That's
a
a
great
no.
guess.
All right.
That's a great guess.
Okay. Whiskey Monster's guessing street tacos for you there, dinner with Mom.
No, no,
That's
also a
also
good
a no
guess.
as well too here. So there you go. So
Yeah.
so Guy Fall again. Hey, don't feel bad if you have to Google. Don't worry. This is not a closed book test, so you can use whatever you want. So you can use whatever resource that you can do to get everything together here. So I'm also about to give everyone another clue. So this dish also includes, it's garnished with mint and pineapple. So I guess you could probably so that's why right now I am actually taking apart a pineapple here right now. So a little mini pineapple with some fresh pineapple to give this dish a nice little tang here. So we're gonna be doing that. I'm also gonna stave the skin. I'm actually gonna make myself another round of tapache. So we're gonna be so I'm gonna use that in the core to make some tapache. But that's completely separate as well too here. So we'll probably start some tapache on our next stream as well too here. But more than a little bit later. But I'm gonna save the crown and the skins for another stream. So, but yes, so the garnishes for this dish is pineapple, and we've got pineapple and some mint as well too here. So we're gonna be. I do have the mint. That's just going to be added onto a little bit later here. So. Yes, absolutely, Andy. Go ahead. I mean, if you want to take a guess, absolutely go ahead. So, so what do we? Hippie, there's a guess for your dish incoming. So stand by to give the yes or no here. So my friend. So it's gonna be so something's happening here. So, so all right. So,
not by that name.
So perfect.
So I would have to look up to see if it's identical. Like I said, you're close, but it's how to say what the original is. Let me take a look.
How close are they though, Hippie? Just out of curiosity, how close are they?
They're pretty close.
Okay, so they're very warm then. So they're probably like a very very hot sunny day then, right?
Yes, get the sunscreen on.
Exactly right. Megabytes, yes, we are all trouble and all in one place. I know, right? I mean, especially Dana's kitchen, by the way. So Dana is the biggest trouble of all. So
What?
yes, you're the trouble. Dana, you are literally trouble incarnate. So sorry, Rexus isn't here, so that's why I had to throw you under the bus on that one.
You know, when you turn 56, you can do and say whatever you want. So there's that.
I know, yes. Well, I mean, Mega, folks, by the way, Mega, another amazing food and drink streamer. Y'all haven't followed them, please also do so. I mean, too late now. I mean, the claws are already out. So, I'm sorry. That's, when you got this, it's, when you got streams like this, it happens.
Chaos reigns.
I can't help it. I'm sorry, folks. I'm really sorry.
I will add that no, that is not the exact recipe. It is close, but it is not this dish.
Oh, dinner with Mom. Whiskey's taking another guess. She's asking if it's street corn.
We are having street corn as a side dish, but that's not the main dish.
Well. Interesting. I don't think I've had anyone guess either. Has anyone guessed Jane or mine dish yet?
Tamales. No, it's not tamales, although that sounds really good.
Yeah, Meow Meow's actually also saying in the chat, is it elote? I believe she just said it's part of it, but
Yeah, we're having that as a side dish, but the main dish is let me. On the main dish, there is cheese, and the cheese is named after where this is from.
And someone, and the correct. Yes, I actually didn't see. Whiskey. I actually didn't see that as what you heard. So Asam Laksa, that is correct. Yes, from Penang, Malaysia. It is Asam Laksa. Yes. So, you know what I mean? So there you go. So we have one dish, one answer in the dish here, folks. So, by the way, is anyone actually watching Kinara's stream? Has Kinara's chat guessed hers yet, by the way? So, just let us know. So again, congratulations, Hippie. So that was not Hippie. Whiskey.
What did they do? Hey, wait a minute.
I don't know why I just mistook you, Whiskey for you, Hippie, but I don't know.
We have a long history.
So there you go. So there you go. So Whiskey's got one dish. So one of the dishes today is Asam Laksa from the northwest. So from the city. So we'll actually come from Penang, which is which is actually a state, which is like a tiny state in the northwestern Malaysia. So I believe it's actually by area, it's literally the smallest state in the Malaysian Federation. So, and also this location, since it faces to the Strait of Malacca, which is like the big shipping canal between China and the Middle East and Europe. It is well known for their seafood. So yes. So, and the name of the city, well, the state capital is known as Georgetown. So hence the name of the English king. So yes, the city was named after King George VI in 1937. So there you go. So no worries, absolutely. Ooh, very nice. Enjoy that.
We
by the way.
do have another guess, Andy B.
I do see it. Yep. So.
And you are correct.
Is that correct, Andy? I haven't. I don't know the pronunciation, but I will trust. I'll trust that you know the pronunciation and see if that's the correct answer. Is that the correct answer?
That is the correct answer.
Hey!
Maroseki Harani
There you
Tokani.
go. So now we got two answers ready to go here now. So let's go, Andy. Well done. So yeah, I can't hear. So I can't hear Jane either, unfortunately. So so I think Jane might have just probably might just be
Taking a break, maybe.
Jane's probably just taking a little break here. So folks, to get bear with us. So folks, so we got a Hungarian/Romanian beef and pork stew. We have a fish, a tamarind laksa or Asam laksa. So we still have three dishes. So we have still three dishes to go, folks. So with three dishes to go. So still three answers waiting for that as well too here. So there you go, folks. Well done, everyone. So
and we do have a puppy treat redemption. I'll go ahead and do that.
Let's go. Do it, my friend.
Yeah.
So
Coda.
I am also going to do. I'm also going to cut up some cucumbers. What do here? So
hey,
cucumber is another popular garnish for this dish here. So we're just going to. I'm just going to start cutting up. So we got some pineapple. Pineapple, cucumber, and now we got ourselves a beautiful. So pineapple, cucumber. So I'm just going to get everything into a container. Get that prepped up so that when we're ready to serve, it's going to be ready to go. So perfect.
And a little bit about that name. A little bit about that name. The Maroseki, that's the Hungarian river region. It's Maros in Hungarian.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a Hungarian part. Harani Tokani. Harani is with cream, and that is more Romanian. And then we have Tokani. No, wait a minute. One is German. Sorry, Maros is the German name for the river region. I have it written here, so I can get that right.
That is insane. The fact that literally, I mean, now that you mentioned all of this as well too, I know you mentioned as one of your clues earlier that 3 countries claim the same dish.
Three cultures.
Sorry, what?
There's 3 cultures that claim this. This one region, which I think Andy knows the region, but has had so much different influences. It has had Roman
Mhm.
leaders. It had the
Mhm.
let me get this right. The Habsburgs made claim to it. One of the kingdoms was there. The Turkish, the Hungarians, Romanians, all laid claim to this region one time or another. So it's
Wow.
a big mix. So yeah, it's one of the things that
Mhm.
captures
Mhm.
a lot of the history in the food, which is kind of why I chose it.
Interesting. Yeah. So it's I mean that's kind of so there's actually a lot of dishes that seem to have like a lot of contested origins as well too, right? So there's a what was it? I think what kind of curious. For those of you in the that are streaming with us as well too, and anyone in the chat too. So for everyone, what are some of the dishes that you find that? What are some of your favorite dishes that have contested origins? By the way, so uh, I'll go last. I do definitely know one answer that I can actually get. And yes, by the way, whiskey that is correct. It is Oaxaca. So I believe, Mom, your dish is from Oaxaca, right? I think. I just want to confirm.
That is correct. Yes.
Yes. I don't think I've seen anyone guess it though. That's the only thing. So anyway, I'm actually just so folks again. I'm just gonna get my. I'm just getting some noodles ready to go as well too here. So just bear with me a second. So just gonna. I'm gonna be
Sorry,
starting.
I had to
I'm gonna be cooking some rice noodles. I'm just gonna be cooking some rice noodles here. So unfortunately I couldn't find the rice bucatini. That would be the traditional way of serving this dish. So we're just using regular broad rice noodles or whole fun into this instead. So which isn't the world's greatest, but hey, we gotta work with what we got as well too here, right? So I'm just gonna work with that. So I'm just gonna pop that in, and then I'll get back on chat as well too here. So again, folks, bear with me for a second. One more guess up. Whiskey. Just before she's leaving, she's saying that Mom, I think she's asking memelas. Is that correct?
No. 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 Dang it.
Ooh,
Dang it.
no.
That's so close, though. Dang it.
Bear fan, good to see you. Welcome in. So folks, again, if you're just coming in, welcome in. If we do miss your message, please don't be please don't feel offended. We are there is actually we are we're trying to catch up on our chats as quick as we can as well too here. So thanks.
Yeah, John, you were talking earlier about different origins for things, and I know a lot of the other thing I'm making here is something traditionally served with this dish. I've heard the term halushkis, galushka, spätzle, all again overlapping regions, all apply to the same dish, which is an egg noodle or an egg drop noodle, which I had to break into our safe and free 2 eggs from our long-term storage. So I'm going to go ahead and make those, and it's typically a side dish served with. This is basically a ragout. It is not a stew. A ragout is a bit thicker. So that's what we're making here today. It's supposed to be a nice, creamy, thick sauce to it. And this is perfect for sopping that up. So,
I mean, sounds good. It was too, right? I mean, spätzle. I mean, that's spätzle is definitely something I've had to make before when I was working in the restaurants. Believe you me, when you're making about a couple kilograms of it, it really hurts your arms as well too after a while. So too. Hey, Keisha, good to see you. Welcome in. Okay. Whiskey has one. Okay, Whiskey, I thought you were leaving. So Whiskey has one more guess. I believe she's asking Tlayudas. That's for dinner with Mom.
No. Dang it.
Come on, Whiskey.
So
You got this.
are they getting close though, Mom? Are they getting close?
Yeah, I mean, I think bigger picture. Yeah.
In a bigger picture. Okay, so all right. So I think we are actually. Has anyone actually guessed? I don't think Dana has. Dana, has anyone guessed your dish yet? I don't think I've seen any guesses for Dana yet. So
just the one guess that was tapas.
Tapas. Okay, so no one's got yours yet. Is what we'll do here. So
Yeah.
So right now we have Jane, Mom, and Dana are the ones that have dishes that are still unguessed here. So I actually seriously thought that when I was actually looking at all y'all's answers, seriously, I thought that Hippie and mine's answer would be the last to be guessed, but
Mhm.
I guess not. So I guess y'all probably know us a lot better than I think we do as well too. So I don't know.
We're more proficient at Google than we thought, right?
Exactly right. I thought that some laksa would be a little bit harder than it would. It's definitely not as common as your standard laksa, which is something that both Singapore and Malaysia claims. So, but there's like multiple different versions of laksa that you can get all across Malaysia and Singapore, and even Indonesia as well too, right? So I thought that no one was gonna get that right away, but here we are. So
Echo,
that's
stop.
So I think what we're going to do over here, John, is we're going to make a couple of drinks that
Ooh.
are
Hey,
that are
sign me up.
traditional, that are traditionally done with what I am doing here, and one of them
Okay.
is a good clue.
Okay.
In this area, this is where spritz was invented. The German sailors used to come in and they were used to drinking beer and they drank the wine from the region and they thought it was too strong. So they kind of started doing things to water down the alcohol content of the wine and they came up with the spritz. So
Wow.
if you go there, you will find spritz made with Campari or Aperol. This is sweet, this is bitter, right? They have their own aperitivo, which they call an aperitif liqueur called Select. And then they have one that they make with Saint Germain's or elderflower liqueur that they call a Hugo that they serve with mint. So we're going to go ahead and make that. And the spritzes there always have Prosecco. They have some sort of bubbly water in it. And then they have one of these in it. So that's what we're going to do. All right. And it's a little weird because they serve it with an olive rather than, and I'm going to have to do this.
And they're doing that with do that as well too here. So interesting. So Whiskey is guessing Cicchetti from Venice.
She would be correct. It is.
Yeah.
Yes,
So,
it is Cicchetti, and it just means small bites. And the other thing,
Nice.
other than the spritz that they have with it, is they serve little glasses of wine. They're only about 2 to 4 ounces. And they call those ombras. So, and that means shadow because originally the wine people would follow the shadows of the tower to stay out of the sun. So.
Wow. Interesting. The more you know here. So well done, well done. So Guy Fong, now we have 3 dishes guessed here. So mine's in, Hippie's in, Dana's in. I think we do have the location for Mom, but I don't think we've actually got the right dish yet. So and Jane, what about you?
Yes.
Jane, what's the can we get another clue from you as well too if you can hear us?
Sure.
Yep.
There are 2 different stories as far as, well, let's see. Do you want a location one or do you want a dish one?
I mean, yeah, either way, whatever. So I mean, yours and Mom's dish are the only one that are outstanding right now here. So you can do
Okay.
whatever one you want.
Okay. So, location one. This city is also the home of the Margarita Pizza.
Interesting.
So we should have some guesses coming up.
Which one? Yep. So there you go. So we got 3 looks. So we got 3 right now. I'm just cooking some. I'm just cooking up some fish balls or fish meatballs to go on top of my noodles. So I'm also just cooking. I'm just also cooking up the rest of my. Cooking up the rest of my noodles anyway because might as well. I can just freeze these and just sorry. I can once these are
Whiskey
rehydrated,
Monster
I can
is
just cook them and I
correct.
can actually eat these at any time as well too here, which is good. So
Nailed it, Whiskey. Good job.
hey, well done, well done. Wait, did Whiskey get another one?
She sure did.
Oh, very nice. So perfect. So yeah. So Whiskey. I mean, you're gonna get all the answers here. Save one for the rest of the Gai Fong, you know. Mhm. Alrighty, folks. So we got my noodles here ready to go. So we'll get that. We'll get those emptied out, and we're gonna bring the. We're gonna bring our. Actually, we're not gonna bring the broth hot as well too. Here, we're gonna need to. I do need to start building my awesome laksa broth as well too. Here, which is going to be. Which is going to involve us frying up the broth, frying up the paste here. So. Mhm.
I'm messing around with my camera, folks, because I was hoping I could show you my cutting board
Mm.
so you can see the ingredients I'm putting in.
Yep.
Unfortunately, I don't think my camera's going to behave, and all I've done is made myself blurry, so I apologize. I
Very
should,
nice.
what
Very
I should
nice.
do
So,
is step out of the
Mm.
convo, but then I don't know if I can get back in
very nice. Very nice.
if I do that.
Very nice. Hold on. Yeah, I'll get back to chat in just a few moments, folks. So, okay, there we go. I'm just giving my noodles a quick little rinse, and I'm going to put those, let those dry, and then I'm gonna start putting, my broth together as well too here. So, anyway, so hold on, folks. I do have my broth here. I'm mostly on the stove here right now, so we're gonna be getting everything ready to go. Okay, so folks, we have a. Sorry, did someone actually get the dish yet? Okay, perfect. Sharon will do everything. Nice. So right now we have a location for. So it's Oaxaca for mom, and Venice. And I think. Wait, hold on. Now we got Naples for Jane. So I think we're just waiting for the two dishes. I think that's literally the only last clue. Last two we're looking as well too here. So if anyone's watching Kinara's stream, has her chat actually gotten the answer yet, or are they still kind of guessing right now? I'm just kind of want to just do a quick little check as well too, because Kinara is still with us, even though it doesn't look like that she's with us right now. Yes, she's still part of the stream. So I do want to make sure that do a quick check of her as well too, to make sure that her chat has had a good. Has had a chance to guess. So hold on, folks. So just want to make sure that.
I will go ahead and give one more clue as far as what my dish is. Whiskey, I'm going to tell you, like my teachers used to tell me, keep your hand down for this one.
Yes.
So don't worry, I feel your pain, babe. So here's my clue.
Yep.
There are two. We were talking about dishes with unclear origins.
Yep.
This is one of them.
Ooh.
And there are two backstories.
Okay.
So I love you too, Whiskey. One of them is that a bunch of folks went into a restaurant right before closing. The owner was like, "Hey, I don't know if you have any food left. We're about to close." And they were like, "Oh, well, there's got to be something, we're really hungry, blah, blah, blah," back and forth, back and forth. And they basically told him, "Look, dude, just put some on a plate." So the title of this dish basically is akin to that. Like, if you use this word to describe something, you're saying it's, yeah, it's pretty popular, Croc. It's not a compliment, I'll put it that way. And it can also be applied to people, which is the other side of the other part of the name. So when it's applied to a person, then you are basically describing what they do for a living. That is my attempt to be vague yet clear at the same time.
Interesting.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's all about the hungry customers, man.
It is, right? I mean, what was it like? Wasn't it nachos? So nachos were also invented because someone came in after closing for a meal, right? At least from what I understand.
And they yelled to the chef. They yelled to the chef, "Hey, Nacho, can you whip something up?"
Yep. Hey, Nacho.
And he did.
And he did. Made up nachos, right? So yeah. So
That
yeah, I
sounds,
think,
that sounds like the origin story of French dip sandwiches. Police officer,
ooh,
yeah, was going in to get a sandwich, and guy accidentally dropped it into the soup, and he said, "I'll take it anyway." Came in next time, asked for that exact treatment. So hey, accidents make good food.
exactly, right? I mean, it's always happy accidents that make everything good as well, too, right? So, all right. Also, just adding here. So, I'm just gonna add add some Laksa paste and a little bit of our tamarind paste. So, just getting that ready to go. I'm just gonna slowly add a little bit of our fish broth to this, so that it's gonna start getting that flavor ready to go. So, too here. So, I'm actually making. I think I could probably make a little bit more, but I am probably going to water it down just a little bit to kind of make sure that I have a little bit more broth later. So there we go. So a little bit of plain broth for another time as well too here. So I've got our broth ready to go, or so I should be looking pretty. I'm actually looking pretty good here. So I'm actually pretty good. Hey, so didn't actually think that
Hey,
was
John,
gonna
you're looking mighty fine.
exactly right. So buffalo wings too, nice. Chimichangas are like someone dropped the burrito in the fryer. I can actually see that happening though, like a chimichanga, like literally just a burrito dropped into a fryer. I could totally see that. That actually makes a lot of sense. I mean, I'm saying this. That makes a lot of sense. So, I mean, what
So,
was it?
John, if I drop off and then try to come back in, will you be able to let me in?
Yep, I should
Are
be
you
able to let
busy?
you in. Yep, absolutely. So don't worry about it.
Okay,
So I mean, hey,
give me 5 seconds.
no worries, no worries. Absolutely. Hey, just if you do need to drop out, hey, don't worry about it. So, I mean, hey,
Set the clocks, everyone.
exactly. Yep. So set a timer. Set a timer. All right, folks. So, hold on, folks. So let me just take a look here. Hold on, folks. I'm just, where am I? So, Guy, I'm just trying to where I'm at right now. Oh, there we go. So, Jane, Jane's already back. Perfect. So there you go. So, yeah. So
Literally 5 seconds.
yeah. Only 5 seconds. I know, right? Quick. It was just a blink of the eye. All right, hold on, folks. Get everything here. So, folks, our broth is looking good. So our broth is looking good. Got a nice, almost like a reddish brown, color, which is looking good. So, and now, of course, just going to make sure that it's got a good amount of flavor. So it's going to need to kind of adjust that here. So hold on, folks. Just going to add a little bit of our Asian chicken stock powder to boost up the flavor. And then we should be ready to rock and roll here. So, all right. I'm just going to grab a little bit more water.
Yeah, hydrate everybody.
Sorry, what did you say, Hippie? I missed that for 30 seconds.
Hydrate everybody.
All right. Hydrate. Oh, yes, everybody hydrate. Thank you. Sorry. All righty. Thank you so much, everyone. Get myself a glass of water, and we'll be ready to rock. Thank you. Cheers. Jane, someone in my chat is actually, Yet is actually guessing puttanesca. Let me know if that's correct here. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, well, yes. Okay, see you. Sorry, folks. Auntie's actually just heading off as well, too. So, folks, Auntie's getting, my uncle's actually, her brother's actually picking her up as well, too. So, folks, Auntie's actually heading. What do we need to guess still here? So, I think, it is a DQ. Actually, it's really, really awesome. So again, we do this once every month, so it's super, super cool. So
yeah, I think Andy
welcome
knows the answer to my region. No one else has guessed it, but I think Andy's got it.
Oh yeah, wait, yeah. So I think your region. I think I just gave. I actually just gave my location away. So I did say it was Penang. It was Penang. So that's why. So. But honestly, I mean, so I think we're missing Hippie's location, and I think we're missing Jane's. Jane. Someone actually guessed the dish. Until Jane comes back, I will confirm that is correct. Yes, it is pasta puttanesca. I think, Mom, did anyone get your dish yet? Or because I know we got Oaxaca, so Megabytes, that is correct. It is Oaxaca. Mom,
I don't think so.
I don't think we did. Yeah, I don't think anyone's got her dish yet. So I think
I brought the one element out. I think I brought the one element out that should give it away.
Ooh. Major hint coming up, folks. Major hint coming
It's
up.
right here. It's right here.
What is it? What is it? Ooh, that's a. What is that? I'm trying to look at the screen, but I couldn't see what it is.
It's a bolillo roll.
Oh, so it's a roll. Okay.
It's a roll.
Interesting. So is that a sandwich then, or
It is a sandwich.
So it's a sandwich. So it's a
Yes.
sandwich from Oaxaca.
Yes.
Let me take a look here. We'll see if anyone actually got this. There you go. So there we go. So perfect. I think we're so we got mine, and so yeah. So there's actually 2 more things to guess. So I think I think the region that we met. I think Hippie kind of had a little bit of mentioned a lot about the contested history of the area. So. It should be pretty easy to guess as well too. But again, if you guys follow, again, if you want to, you can always use the old Google to kind of help you as well too. So
It is not the bread shape. That's not the name of it, though.
okay, hold on, folks.
That's a good guess, though.
Wow, it's nice.
Good guess.
Okay, my broth is good. Needs a little bit more tang, but that's okay. I could probably use a little bit more sugar over here. So just gonna adjust the sugar levels. A little bit more sugar level, and that should be fine. Also, gonna add a little bit more, a little bit more savoriness. We're gonna add a little bit more of that broth as well too here. So there it is, a little bit of our stock powder. That should be fine. Make sure we got a nice, good amount of flavor because our rice noodles is gonna need to make sure that everything the rice noodles taste right as well too here. So okay. I'll probably cool my broth down.
Check our stew over here.
There you go, perfect.
A little bit less.
This broth is tasting wonderful here, so that's ready to go. I can probably keep that nice and warm. So I think once we get a good sense that everyone's ready to start playing, we'll probably start plating very shortly here. So no worries.
Dibs, thanks a lot for hanging with us. I understand. See you Wednesday.
Absolutely.
That's good.
Okay.
That's good.
Okay, first. I see. Dana, what are you frying, by the way? I'm kind of looking at what you're doing right now here. What are you frying, by the way?
Okay, so when you have cicchetti, they come in basically like bread with stuff on top of it. We might call it bruschetta here. They don't there. And then they also do a lot of fried things. And one of the things they do is like a mozzarella in carosa, which is a fried sandwich. So it'll typically have, the one thing I'm missing in my stuff is I don't have any fish. And normally there'd be a lot of fish kind of dishes. But I had trouble finding what I needed in my short notice. So anyway, so this one is mozzarella and it has prosciutto in it. And then you dip it in milk, flour, and then eggs, and then you fry it. So we're also going to fry some olives that are stuffed with with this mixture that I made here. And then we're going to fry some meatballs. So I still got things to do.
So no worries. Hey, I mean, we can just chill here. But Dana, when you get one of those sandwiches, can you please just shove one of those into my mouth? Like
Absolutely.
Seriously,
Is that how this works?
Yes, we're supposed to be feeding each other.
We should be. Hold on. We are allowed to. We can exchange food on streams together, right? I mean, or is it not? I think, or is that something we need to yell at Dan Clancy about?
I think yell at Dan Clancy about.
Twitch R&D to get on that.
Yeah, let's do it.
So yeah,
I'll get on that.
So Twitch R&D, make sure you. Next thing you need to work on, making sure that we can all trade food with stream together. So I kind of think that if they actually get that ready to go, honestly, I feel like there's going to be a lot more food and drink streamers actually going to be we'll be more willing to do more collabs if you make sure that we can actually taste each other's food. Sam, good to see you. Welcome in. Good to see you. How are you, my friend? Let me take a look here. I'm just going to check here. So, here, where are we at right now here? Okay. So actually, my dish is almost ready to go, so I can probably just kind of take a quick little break here. So gonna check up with everyone as we go along here. So again, folks, thank you so much for setting up. We're still I mean, running these events can be a bit challenging for folks who are not technically gifted like me. So unfortunately, I'm not very familiar with how a lot of tech works. So for you to stay with us as we were kind of hammering some of these issues, again, thank you so much for your patience. Mega dinner. Sorry, Mom. Is actually
Yes.
asking Oaxacan torta. Is that the right answer?
Yes. Yes.
Hey, there you
Yes.
go.
It's a torta. So it's actually, hold on, there's a whole name for it. It's involved. So it's called, it is called
Come on, Mom.
a tasajo
Mhm.
torta because of the tasajo meat, which is like almost cured steak. So this is a flank steak that we cut into 1/4-inch slices and pounded them this morning and let it sit for
Wow.
about 6 hours. So it's almost like a jerky. It's got a little more moisture than that, but anyway. So yes, that's very specific to the Oaxacan area. But yeah, it's torta. Good job.
Wait, sorry. I just missed that as well too. So you actually did. So you did a. So you fried it 6 hours ago?
No. We pounded it, cut it, pounded it, salted it, and let
Yep.
it set.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So we cured it, if you will, sort of a quick cure on it,
Ah.
and then we just fried it up in the pan real quick.
Interesting. That's a
So
technique I've
good.
never heard.
Yeah.
That's a technique I've absolutely never heard of. So again, the more you know, right? So I mean, that's how they do beef sandwiches in Oaxaca. So there you go. So the more you know, folks. So actually, so torta all up. There you go. So perfect. Anyway, so guys, I think I think pretty much the only one. So we got dinner's mom's dish. My dish is done. Has been guessed. Dana's have been guessed. Hippies. I think the only one that we're missing now is Hippie's area as well too. So I think that's the last. I think that's the last one as well too here. So at least I think unless someone's already guessed Hippie's area. So if there's a mod in chat again, if I can just get a quick confirmation that someone's actually guessed Hippie's area here. So folks, my Sam Laksa is now just kind of so I think Hippie, how so again, I think Mom, I think are you almost ready to go, or are you kind of just holding off right now?
No, we're ready whenever you are.
Are you ready to go? Okay, so I'm holding off. I'm almost ready. Hippie, what about you? Are you almost ready to serve?
Doing the spätzle or the noodles. So it'll be about
perfect.
5 more minutes, then we'll be ready.
5 more minutes, and then again, Dana, are you probably about 5 minutes too as well, or
Maybe a little bit longer than 5 minutes because I still have these to fry and the olives to fry, and then I should be okay.
No worries. So we'll wait for each other as well too here. So and Dana, sorry, not Dana. Jane, how are we looking right now? What are we looking at, Jane? If she can actually hear us as well too here. So I know Jane's in the chat as well too here. So but I can't. I don't think she might be able to hear us here. So. But we'll check in with Jane once she comes back as well too here. So hold on, folks. So.
Well, and I can fry up a few things to be ready to plate, and not have to do everything.
Exactly right. We can literally. I mean, we're still. I mean, if you do want to just do a little bit, that's if you want to just do just a little bit to kind of tide you over to start, that's okay as well too. So I mean, there's anyway.
And Jane's saying
yes,
she needs
I need
15
about
more
15
minutes.
more minutes. Yep. Jane, I can't unfortunately. So
Right there.
Serena, good to see you. Welcome in, folks. I do see that Serena's here. So I think Jane is about 15 minutes out. So folks, we'll probably give about another 5-7 minutes, and then after that we'll probably start bringing all of the dishes together. And then after that, if anyone's running a little bit late, we'll probably just let them kind of finish as well too here. So, but I do hopefully that I do hope that we can, at the very minimum, have a moment where all of our dishes are all on the screen at the same moment as we'll do here. So I do kind of want to a little meeting of the dishes before when everyone. hey, if it's, but we'll do the best we can. So just like these collabs, it is going to be. Actually, speaking of which, now that we're kind of talking about collabs, by the way, I mean, does anyone else have any cool things coming up in the next little while that you want to tell everyone? So while you got everyone's attention, so just if anyone there's anything you want to plug, I mean, this is probably the good time for you to do that as well too here. So I think the only one we're needing right now is that the location for Hippie Wayfair. That's literally the only one you have left. So, and speaking of which, yes, we are going to be doing the giveaway on Tuesday. I do want to give everyone that link, so y'all haven't actually done. If you would like to enter my giveaway using all of the answers that you've gotten over the last little while, there it is. So the entry form for today is right there. And yes, folks, if you don't have all the answers, that's okay. Just make sure you ask all your fellow Guy Fong as well too. So feel free to ask around, work together, make sure everyone gets a nice get their answers right as well too. So, and yes, we are going to be doing our draw on Tuesday. I am working late, so we are going to be working into the afternoon. So we are going to be starting that at around. I think we'll probably do we'll do draws over the course of the stream. And yes, I believe the big prize, which is the Canadian snack bag, that's going to be at the end of my stream on Tuesday. So I'm by the way, Guy Fong, I'm very excited. I actually haven't bought the snacks yet, but no matter who wins, I'm hoping that you will enjoy the snack as well too. So, and yes, there'll be other prizes as well too. So like a couple, I believe we are about three gift subs that I need to still give away, and about 2 meal redemptions that I haven't given away as well too here. So, so there's going to be a lot of things to give away. So if you and yes, Guy Fong again, as always, if you haven't followed any of our all my friends, please feel free to do so as well too here. So and by the way, how's Kanara doing? By the way, so is she also ready as well too here? So no. So I could throw in some ginger chews in there as well too. So because Andy said so as well too. So Andy's asking if Hippie, because Andy was just asking if there's any ginger in there as well too. But I believe actually, well, hold on. I think Chimes, I believe, is not a Canadian company. So I don't know. But I'm open to that idea. So,
Andy.
Yeah,
I didn't say it, so there.
Andy's just causing trouble for Hippie here, folks. So don't mind Andy and Hippie here, folks. All right. And yes, and yes, Dana, those prizes will be very moist. Okay, they'll be very moist. So
Perfect. I hope that they are moist.
Love that word. Yes, those
Yes.
prizes will be very moist. Okay. So are you happy now? Are you happy, Dana?
I'm
Are you
happy. I'm happy. Not as happy as getting engaged in a gondola in Venice happy, but pretty happy.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, well, as long as you're happy, okay? As long as you're happy, okay? Just getting happy on the side of my misery. Anyway.
Are those moist tears? No, sorry. No, I didn't mean that.
I know. Hold on, folks. I'm gonna get myself a little. I'm just gonna get my. So while I have a moment, I'm just gonna fill up my water jug, and we'll be back. I'm sorry. No, it's an iron brew. Oh, iron brew. What's the drink today? I think Dana. I think Lanix is asking what's the drink today. So I've got to say, I am not.
It is. This
is
is a spritz using select liqueur because it is a aperitif liqueur from Venice. But you could obviously use Campari. That's going to be a little more bitter. You could use Aperol. That's going to be a little sweeter.
Nice, very good. So we got some Aperol. So Aperol. Wait, hold on. Aperol spritz.
Yes.
Wait, Aperol, that's not a trademark name, right? Is that because
It is.
So, okay,
Yeah.
because I was kind of weird because I was kind of wondering because at the place where I watch soccer during the summer, Spruce Meadows, they actually have an Aperol Spritz tent. So
But
I
Aperol
don't
is
know.
it's its own liqueur, but there are other ones that are very similar. There's Aperitifs. There's a bunch of them that are very similar to Aperol, but each of them kind of has different. They're different recipes of herbs and stuff in it.
Interesting. Perfect. So again, this is again. Hey, the more you know as well too, right? I mean, it's something that I didn't know as well too because I've never really had Aperol. I mean, I've never had Aperol Spritz before. I know a friend of mine really likes it, but I'm
I
just
love
kinda
them.
What would they so what do they taste like, by the way? Just out of curiosity.
I mean, it's hard to describe because Aperol is kind of its own thing, but it's an Italian aperitif liqueur, and the Italian aperitif liqueurs are typically a little more on the bitter side. Aperol's one of the sweeter ones, like Amaro's really bitter, and stuff. But yeah.
Is it like when you mean bitter? Like, are we talking about like licoricey bitter, or are we like talking about
It doesn't taste like licorice, no, not at all. Robbie, how would you describe Aperol? He's growling over there. Roy has shown up.
All right.
It's not my favorite.
That's okay, but hey, I'll definitely have to try one whenever I get a chance. I'll definitely have to go try one as well too here. So
Yeah, and if you want a sweeter one, then you can do like a Hugo, which has got elderflower liqueur in it, and that's sweeter.
I think actually, speaking of elderflower, I know there was I know grapefruit and elderflower is a big cocktail thing these days. I know.
Tastes
I think,
great.
it
Yeah.
does sound good, but I know. I think Red Bull now has like a grapefruit elderflower flavor now. So
I mean, but it's Red Bull, so
It is Red Bull, so it's not going to taste exactly like that, right? So,
no, it's gonna taste like chemicals, is what Red Bull
Exactly,
tastes like
right?
to me.
I mean, it's what keeps me going during the day. So I'm saying,
I'm
tastes good. Seriously, I mean, hey, more just a bonus, right?
I had a friend who once was like, it was late at night and I like vodka, and she goes, do a Red Bull vodka, you're gonna love it. And I took one sip of it and I'm like, it's like drinking cough syrup. Why do you drink this? That's what it tastes like to me.
So Cassie, welcome in. We have got a Oaxacan sandwich. We got a mini dishes of Venetian
Chiquetti.
appetizers.
Yep, called
We have
chiquetti.
an asam laksa. So we have a tamarind laksa from Penang. So we got a whole bunch of dishes from all across all around the world today here. So from Mexico to Malaysia to I guess
Somewhere.
Somewhere.
in Eastern Europe. So somewhere in Eastern Europe. So, and I believe the last one is Jane is from Italy as well too. So we got some pasta puttanesca from Italy.
I love puttanesca. It's so good.
Oh, it is so good here, folks. Everything's looking so good so far right now. I'm actually just laying out my dish right now, so we're just going to be just gonna get that got our herbs as well too here. So we're gonna get a little bit of cilantro and some mint. So I'm gonna do a little. So I'm gonna grab a couple of leaves of our regular mint to kind of stand for the a little bit of mint as well too here. So then after that, so when everyone's ready, I think I'm probably just gonna get my soup ready to go as well too here. So Bulgaria, no worries. So Serena, sorry, yeah, Serena. Who's the sound, by the way? Also, Hippie, Mega just guessed. Shoot, what's the word I'm looking for? Guessed Bulgaria.
No.
No, unfortunately. So, but he's pretty close, though, right? I think pretty
Yeah,
close.
I'll give another hint.
Yep, so.
Let's see. Talked about it being. Oh, it's actually this one location has been an independent nation, part of Romania, part of Hungary, and as I said, both a Roman region as well as an independent country or independent kingdom. So it has many different things. And it's where all these cultures still thrive today. So it's kind of a nice mixing pot of all those different cultures, including German, which couldn't figure out why until I did a little research.
Nice. So, Modpro, good to see you. Welcome in. Mega's guessing Czech Republic.
Mega, no, not. It's a similar region,
Similar region.
but no, not Czech Republic.
So
Going
not
down
sure.
here.
Okay. So almost there here. So Modpro, how are you, my friend? Welcome in. So we're just waiting. So I think we're just waiting for a few more, and I think when Hippie's ready to plate, I think I'll probably add my awesome laksa soup to the noodles, and I think I'll be ready to eat in just a few moments here. So
We are ready to plate.
yep. And I think Jane, Modpro is not Spain, so we don't have anything from Spain today. So, but we do have something from Mexico though. So from Dinner with Mom, we do have something from Mexico, but it is not Spain. So yeah, so we got Malaysia, we got Eastern Europe, we got Italy, we got Mexico, and we also have actually we got two from Italy today. Oh, there you go. So 2 Italys, a Eastern Europe, a Mexico, and Malaysia. So there you go. So Yugoslavia. No, Jane, thank you so much for that. Sorry, Hippie, yet in my chat, guess Transylvania.
They would be correct.
There you go, everyone. There it is. So yes, it is Transylvania. So
That was amazing
worries.
how much culture,
No worries,
how much
Jane.
history is there.
All right.
All right.
One and Jane, don't worry about it. I mean, I know you're in the chat right now. Don't worry. One of these days we're gonna run I'm going to try to do a good test, another test collab one of these days. So we'll. So I know we do have some people that are in the chat and also that are partners with certain streamers here that are very good with tech. So I'm wondering if this might be something that's worth doing. Especially, by the way, this might be something good for all streamers that may or may be in the chat. So maybe we'll do we'll do another what's it called? We'll do another a training session to understand stream together as well too here. So that's probably that's probably what we need to do. That's probably, I feel like that might be beneficial. So I think we did that last time with Robbie. So if Robbie's up for it, maybe we can do another one as well too, so that we can all be a little bit more familiar with this as well too here. So perfect. So but anyway, well, I think I'm probably just gonna start adding my broth, and I think we should be ready to go here. So
all right. I'm plating up, and this is part of the name. This is the dairy cream. This is the sour cream.
Yep.
So we're gonna add this to the dish just before serving.
Oh yeah.
It says 2 cups, so it's not low fat. Mix that in.
I love putting cream. Yes. I don't need this. Where's the Taleggio?
Oh man, that looking good here, folks. So we got some great dishes coming up.
That's a little thicker.
Oh yeah.
Let's do that. I'm going to put a little bit on top when it's served.
That's going to be too
There you
big.
go. So our broth is ready. Finish off with a little bit more herbs, and I think we should be ready to rock and roll.
All right.
There you go.
Set up 2 plates.
Got my dish. And there you go. So we got a bowl of awesome laksa. Actually, before I totally forget, I'm also gonna add a little bit of chili as well too. So sprinkle one good sprinkle of chili, and I think we should be ready to go.
When this is served traditionally, they have a pickle on the plate.
I have pickles.
Bread and butter pickles. Yes, please pass them
Do you
over.
need some pickles? I've got some.
Got our bread and butter pickles right here, so we're good.
Nice. So,
All right.
So,
all right.
Spetzel.
All right. So mom's ready.
I'm almost ready. Give me,
all right,
what did I just do with my cheese? I had Taleggio cheese out. Where did I put it?
I didn't take it.
It's not in there.
I'm just gonna grab my
Stop.
my chopsticks.
Nope, that's not it.
We should be ready to eat in just a few moments here.
Aha!
Hey.
I hear success.
I found it. Have you ever had taleggio cheese? It's so delicious.
Ooh. No, actually, taleggio. What is it like, by the way? I'm kind of curious now.
It's a little creamy. And it's just one of those cheeses that's got a little funk to it, but not too much funk. Like, no. You know what I'm saying? I'm just eating some over here, don't worry.
And you're just adding that to your side as well. Very nice, perfect. So, and folks, if you are folks in chat who are cooking right now, if you want, folks who are cooking right now, I mean, if you want to do want to get your photos in and everything, I think this is probably the good time to get your get everything ready to go as well too here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna melt
I, for
this
one,
real
am
quick.
almost ready. I'm actually kind of getting excited to dig in. Whenever everyone's ready to dig in, I mean, let us give me the signal, and we're all gonna dig in together. as well, too. So,
Well, I'm
And
wondering
Jane,
if
I
Lady
know,
Wayfair wanted to join me,
absolutely, yeah. If Lady Wayfair wants to join in, absolutely, please do.
or I might have to deliver to the porch. We'll see.
That's right.
Yeah, that's good.
Beautiful weather here in DC, so
Okay, so I'm actually gonna get a little bit. I'm actually gonna add a little bit more broth to my noodles here because I do like my noodles a little bit more brothy, especially since we're using a whole crap ton of noodles.
we're ready. Can take
I'm almost
pictures and
ready.
Perfect, yes. So, Bear Fan, thank you so much for saying that. Thank you so much for the affiliate anniversary. Thank you so much. So.
Plug in there.
It still didn't melt, but that's fine.
Dang
Where should I put it?
Okay, perfect. Ooh, geez.
Right here?
Okay, folks.
Let me
Get
move.
just gonna get my the tablecloth the cloth off, and we'll be ready to go in just a second here. So once everybody's ready, I'm just gonna do we're just gonna do a quick little round table to just make sure that everyone's everyone can just get a chance to introduce their dish before they dig in. No worries. Leftovers and cereal to hold you over dinner. Let's go.
Has
Let's
leftovers.
get my board ready to
Oh.
go.
And I said, leftovers are awesome for shrinking that cleanup.
Let me try this.
Don't break it.
I broke it.
Don't
So-
break it now.
You want some
Wait,
umbra?
wait. What's breaking?
Yeah,
What's
you-
breaking?
it's
Something
open.
something happening? Something happening?
Down boy, it's okay.
Is it my heart that's breaking? Oh, sorry. That's, oops,
Your
that's,
achy, breaking heart.
That's neither here nor there, folks. Gonna grab myself a drink.
Do you want me to make
Gonna grab
this?
myself a drink. Okay.
Now we need a picture.
I didn't make a sauce for the meatballs.
Let's move them. Shall we?
Okay.
Delicious dishes coming here. So.
All right.
Jane,
I
again,
did
if you're
it.
in the chat, I'm just gonna try to bump you out again. So I'm gonna see if we can get you back on the screen as well together. But so. So I'm just gonna quickly invite Jane. I'm just gonna see if we can get Jane back. Jane should be back in.
Robbie's also very hungry.
Well, I know. I'm actually hungry too, as well too. So this is literally my first food all day since waking up. So I'm getting excited. So
It's a virtual buffet.
Oh yeah.
dishes. Oh, I know, right? Dishes are gonna be the dishes are always gonna be the.
Now you're gonna have to take another picture, Robbie.
So who wants to go? Who wants to go first here? Who wants to talk about their dish first?
Well, John, I think you should, since you haven't eaten yet.
Okay, perfect. So this is the asam laksa. This is a lemongrass and herbal lemongrass and aromatic spice paste with chili and with built tamarind and a seafood broth. So or fish broth, but if you don't want seafood, you can use fish broth. We got some cucumbers. We got some fish cake. We got some pineapple and herb and some cilantro and mint to garnish. So, and then yes, we also have some rice noodles on the bottom as well too here. So this is it's kind of like a hot and sour soup, but it's not a hot kind of like it's hot and sour, but kind of like a tom yum, but not exactly like a tom yum as well too. So it's a little bit. So there's some spirit of the Thai tom yum soup in there, but not always. No, but there's a few little differences there too. So, but this is from Penang. So Penang, so Penang, Malaysia. So that is where this dish is from, and the popular and it's available on the street and also on at restaurants all across the in the state of Penang. So a little taste of Malaysia, and we got ourselves a little beer taste as well too here. So all right, so who wants to go next?
We can go.
Go for it.
Okay. So we've got our. I have to say this right because I feel like that Texas script is going to come after me if I don't. We've got Tosado tortas, and they have on them a guacamole that's called an ahumado guacamole because it's smoked. So Ray took the jalapeno, onions, and garlic outside onto the grill, charred them up real nice, and then we made the guacamole out of that. So we've got our bolillo bread. We've got our meat that we kind of quick cured this morning. That guacamole, some Oaxaca cheese, and a beautiful tomato on here with our refried beans down here at the bottom. So that's our sandwich. Wow. And I'm so excited to put that in my face. And then we have the elote back here, which is just the street corn with the queso fresco and some cilantro and lime juice and mayonnaise back there. And then we did go ahead and make a dessert because we're extra. So we made a natilla, which is like a custard, milk-based custard with berries and cinnamon. So that's what we made today.
I'm excited.
Very nice, very nice.
From Oaxaca, Mexico.
There's a problem there. I only see two. Where is
Well,
mine?
that's one for you, Dana.
Oh, okay.
Dana doesn't get
One
to
in the
eat.
fridge.
Okay.
Oh. See, folks. What do we say about Dana being trouble? There you go. We love you, Dana. We love you, Dana, but we know you were trouble when you walked in. So you know this. You know we know this. Come on.
It's my theme song.
Oh, I did not know that. So I mean,
Yeah.
I did not know that you were trouble when you walked in. But now we know, right? Anyway, Dana. Now that we have you, by the way, can you just introduce your dish from Venice, by the way?
Yes. So what we have here is some typical cicchetti, which is basically before they have dinner, because they don't have dinner until like 8 or 9 o'clock at night. So starting earlier in the day, they might meet their friends or grab a bite to eat because they're hungry, and they're usually about $1 or $2 a piece to get a cicchetti. And so they usually come in some fried varieties. So we've got some meat stuffed fried olives. I've got a mozzarella and prosciutto sandwich that's been deep fried, and we have deep fried meatballs. And then sometimes you'll find just bread with really yummy meats and stuff on it. So I've got mortadella that's actually from Italy on here, with some have pickles and some tomatoes, basil, mozzarella on them. And then over here, I have some polenta. It didn't set up properly because the whole thing about cicchetti is you should be able to just pick it up with your hand and eat it. It should be about 1 or 2 bites, because they're sold in Baccaros, and Baccaros are these really, really tiny hole-in-the-wall bars. and they have like wine, and they'll have usually, spritzes. And so you'll get your things on a little paper plate and in a little plastic cup, and you go outside and you eat and drink them. And there aren't tables usually, so they have to be able to be hand eat in one hand. So sometimes they come on skewers. So that's what I have here. So
we got some.
we're gonna try eating some. We'll see if Robbie, Randy, Ricky, Roy will come over here.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, he better come over because Megabytes is going to come over and eat it all if Randy Ricky.
You know what?
Randy, Robert,
He's
Ricky doesn't
so
like it,
not
so.
coming over because we've invited him so many times. So.
What?
Those are good.
Megan, what are you doing? I mean, you say that you're down the road, but you never go over dinner. So I mean,
I know. Exactly.
So I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you're complaining about. Then I mean, I gotta say, your I may have to say that your anyway. So anyway, I'm not gonna get that's. Oh, you've never been given a dress. Oh, that's why.
All right.
That makes a lot of sense, but I'm not gonna play sides here. So I'm not gonna play sides here. But I guess it's potentially maybe something you and Mega, you and Dana might have to work out together. Maybe say off stream. You know what I mean? So happy to do this.
All right.
So, oh, perfect. Sorry. Finish that. Sorry. You finished that?
We've tried almost everything over here. It'll take a while. So,
Absolutely.
but yeah, we loved these in Venice. So especially if you're a busy going out sightseeing things or running around shopping, which might be more my speed. Shopping and eating.
Very nice. Very nice. Awesome. So. I do see that Jane's already said in the share chat what she's making or what she made. I kind of wish that we were able to see it, but that's okay. Hippie, now that we have got you, Hippie, what did you make today? Tell us a little bit about it. Oh, I don't think I can hear Hippie.
Now you can.
There you go. So yeah, Hippie, tell us a little bit about the dish.
The dish is an Hungarian dish. It is Maraseki Harani Tokani. It is of mixed origins between German, from the noodles, of course, but you also have the sour cream, and it is actually a combination of three different meats, two if you count pork. So it's the bacon, it's pork, it's beef, with sour cream towards the end. It's a little thicker than your traditional stew. And what I have on the bottom is Spätzle, as sort of the starch to go with it. Lady Wayfair has already been nibbling, so.
Ooh, there you go.
It's good.
It's good. Thank you.
Oh, sorry. Was that it?
That's what we have today. And the pickles on the side is traditional addition. It's a palate cleanser. So, and that's what we've got.
There we go.
Yeah,
Awesome. Well
Spatzel's
done,
very
everyone. Thank you so much as well too. So, I do want to say again, folks, if you haven't done, I'm pretty sure everyone's already digging in already. So y'all haven't dug in already, please feel free to do so. I don't know. I'm actually just checking to see what Kinara's been making, but I can't see what she's making. So that's okay. We'll check out with her. We'll check in with her a little bit later. But I do want to say again. Thank you again for giving your time to us today. Again, thank you so much for doing that. I do want to thank everyone from even though that we've had some technical issues earlier, we are going to be. I do want to thank everyone. So Kinara, Jane, Hippie, Dana, Dana, and Dinner with Mom. Again, thank you so much for everything today. So again, since we're already starting eating, so folks, if you are joining us for some eating, please feel free to start eating. I just want to go around the table one more time here to everyone who's actually who we can hear. Just want to give a quick little. Just want to give you another chance to just reintroduce yourselves. Just tell us about when you're next streaming and everything, and then just to let people know what you're about as well too. So whoever wants to go first, feel free to do so.
Everyone's too polite.
Absolutely. I don't want to call you out, but I mean, if I have to, I will. So
All right,
hashtag
fine. Wayfarer, Hippie Wayfarer, Wayfarer's Pantry. As you saw today, we actually made a stew. We did a substitution of celery and hing for onions. So we do a lot of the older dishes, revisit them, make them safe, and avoid corn and onion products, and generally have a chill time. So Sundays and Wednesdays, 6:30, Sundays 3 p.m. Eastern. And go.
Thank you. Who wants to go next?
I will. It's fine. I'm Dana, Dana's Kitchen, home cook up in North Texas. We do a lot of everything, a lot of, here, you want me to come back over here? And a lot of Mexican food, a lot of tacos, that type of stuff. But I like to try anything. So if you want to see your dish like cooked on stream, come over and talk to me and say, hey, can you cook this? And yep, and I'm here with Randy, Robbie, Ricky, Roy. So, yep.
All right. I'm sorry, Dana. I just can't stop laughing when you say Randy, Robbie, Ricky, Roy. I mean, I just
Blame
can't.
Kenara. Blame Kenara. I'm a troublemaker, but she's the OG. So.
Oh no! Oh no! Folks,
100%.
Whenever Dana claims that she's not the troublemaker, it's a lie. So I can attest to this. Hippie can attest to that. Dinner Mom can attest to it. Jane and Henry can also attest to that as well too. So we are all witnesses there, Dana. Don't try to shirk your.
I heard you speak for a lot of people there, John.
I don't know, man, but I think we know you were. We did establish before that you were trouble when you walked in. So hashtag just saying, Stu. So we do have one more person. So before I get to me, so I'll go last. Mom, just to give us a little quick last little blast about yourself and when we can find you.
Absolutely. So I'm Dinner with Mom and Dad, of course, Joanne Ray. We're in the Kansas City metro area, right in the middle of the United States. We stream on Friday evenings and Monday evenings. So we'll be on Monday. We'll be on tomorrow. And tomorrow we'll be making chocolate fudge cake donut ice cream sandwiches. So if that's something you're into, come on over, 6:30 Central. Anyway, so we're so excited to be here, and thank you guys for all the follows and just hanging out with us. This was a blast.
That was a blast, and I am doing this once a month. So who knows? We do have a rotating panel of guests. So you never know. Maybe Dinner with Mom will be back with us again next month as well too. Here, so more on that a little bit later. But if you don't know who I am, which is especially in food and drink might be a little bit difficult. But for those of you who do actually don't know who I am, my name is John Leung. I put Asia in your mouth. Asia in your mouth is a hashtag. Yes, we do Asian and world cooking 3 times a week, Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays. Changing a little bit. We are starting to do some daytime streams. So sometimes our weeks will be Sundays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, depending on what my work availability is. But we do daytime streams, we do nighttime streams, we look a lot, we explore flavors of all across Asia, and also have a lot of different fun, and also host different different events like these monthly food and drink collabs. So if you like what you see, smash that follow button, turn on notifications, hop into your Discord, jump into our socials. Next time I'll be back live on, it's going to be Tuesday at 4 p.m. Mountain Standard Time, 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern. I'm not totally sure what we're doing, but for those of you who have all your answers and if you would like to enter for a chance to win a prize, we're going to be doing the draw on Tuesday. So folks, actually, if I have a mod, can I just get that pinned up so that we can so that folks that you did get, if you got all the answers from Kenara and Jane and all 4 of us, we can you should be able to have an entry to answer to win the prize. So I'm hoping for a lot of people to enter. So make sure that you so enter all the answers, especially from also. So you get me, Hippie, Dana, Mom, Jane, and and Kenara. You should have all the answers you need to enter to the contest, and we will be drawing that on Tuesday. Speaking of which, I do hear that we are probably going to go say hi to Kenara. Thank you again for everyone, folks. We are going to just quickly raid out. again, I have my raid calls. So, folks, if you want to, whatever chat you're in, so just use whatever raid call you want. If you want to use my raid call, go ahead. If you want to use everyone else's raid call, thank you again for your company this afternoon. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It is greatly appreciated. Again, thank you to all the other streamers for their time today. I will reach out again, hopefully in the next, probably in the next couple days or so, to kind of start planning for the next one, which is going to be May the 25th, which is we're going to be celebrating the beautiful works of Hayao Miyazaki and Studio Ghibli. So, but that's going to be our stream, our theme. So, if anyone wants to do that, again, we'll talk more about that a little bit later. So, again, thank you so much for everything today.
Thank you, John.
Thank you, John.
Thank you so much. We'll start the raid whenever you're ready. We're gonna start the actually, did we start the raid already? Okay, perfect. So raid Kinara. So there it is. So we're gonna get the raid. So folks, there's the raid. So again, thank you so much for everything tonight, folks. Please, of course, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and make sure you follow everyone that's here today. Honestly, thank you so much for everything today. Thank you for your patience through the technical difficulties. Thank you so much for joining spending your afternoon with us. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and I will see. I'll see you on Tuesday, and you'll see everyone else around as well too. So again, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and thank you again, everyone. Thank you.
Thanks, everyone.
All right,
Thank you.
I think we are ready to raid.